Died to.
I wonder if I strained a little bit to the whole shit.
No, they've been there and heard everything you've ever said.
Vikings Valhalla. What is this?
They've been there when you said everything, Dad too.
And the sequel to, I don't want to see that.
And what they say is, what do they say? Oh, that,
Deeper, I don't know what that is.
Oh, no, you know what psychiatrist said was, well, I've been to 12 different ones. Not just one, so it's not like it's one. I know, you're the one getting the last, no, you're trying to get the last word. I'm just explaining to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Get the last word.
Are you 5? Are you 5? I'm going downstairs. Don't worry about it. I'm going downstairs! Shut up!
No.
You need to put down or something.
Fucking great.
Like
now
a dog.
I gotta redo this again.
Like a dog. Like a dog and you put down. Fuck.
What did you just say to me?
I'm going downstairs. Don't worry about it.
You said something about a dog.
No, I'm going downstairs.
Something about a dog.
No, I'm going downstairs.
That's not what you said.
Oh my god. You just don't stop. I'm trying to go downstairs. I'm just trying to make sure everything's cool.
Oh my god, you're totally right.
I'm trying to be nice with you. I'm trying to fucking make everything alright. And you just...
saying I'm the dog that needs put down? You're right.
I'm trying to make everything cool with you and you just keep going crazy.
Telling me I'm a dog that needs put down totally makes everything right. It's totally a good call on your part.
I'm trying to make everything alright.
Get away from me.
That's all I've been doing this whole time. That's the only reason I came up here in the first place.
The last time I'll say, please, get out of my room and leave me alone, please.
As long as everything's alright tomorrow.
I'm not gonna repeat my motherfucking self because I
Don't talk to me like I'm some little fucking kid. I'm not a little kid. I'm a grown man. And you talk to me like a grown man again, I will fucking show you a grown man. What? See? What's that last word bullshit you just said?
And see what you get.
Okay, stop. I will go downstairs. You don't have to keep saying shit like that. That's what this all is over. You don't need to keep saying shit like that. I will unplug them fucking speakers. And I'll be up at 9.
Why are you still standing there?
You wait. Oh yeah, you fucking cunt. I'll be up at 9, so.
I don't give a fuck because I already told you.
Turn that the fuck down.
See that? Again.
Turn that down.
12-year-old Shama Howe is reading a Girl Scout book.
Turn that down. No, you're gonna turn it the fuck down.
No, this is what your dad has it on every night, so it's not going to 30.
Turn it down.
This is what it's on every night, 30.
No, I never hear it in my room, and I can hear it all the way from here.
Oh my God. Well then you must really hear it every single night. If you don't get the fuck away from me.
I'm not nowhere near you.
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing here, because I'm not touching the fuck. To overhear your...
I know what you were doing. I'm not retarded like you. I know what you're doing. I don't have 2 brain cells like you. You wait. I'll fucking, I will, you'll have no fucking assistance ever again. I will call your fucking dumbass little clinic you have to go to every day. I will ruin your bitch ass life. Like, bruh, like, get the fuck out of here. And fuck with me tomorrow, bitch. I'll be up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't go to sleep. I never sleep. I'm a fucking vampire in this bitch. Like, fuck with me. Fuck, bruh. I hate retards here, Beer Rabbit. Like, bro, I didn't do nothing. Like, so she's like, oh, you're not gonna fight with your dad before you go to bed. And I said, I already know. I heard you. I don't need you to fucking tell me like I'm a little kid, okay? I heard you. And then just go crazy. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, and all I said was, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a little ass kid. Like, I heard you the first time. I don't need you to sit there and fucking repeat yourself to me. Fucking... fuck out of here. And that was it. And just goes off the rails. Off the fucking rails. Like, just like totally fucking mentally. She's bipolar. My mom is definitely bipolar. Like, she literally is so bipolar that she takes bipolar meds. Like, because she has the meds, right? And I looked them up. They're for bipolar. And then she's so bipolar, she says, I'm not bipolar. but that's the medication you take. That's not what the medication I take is for. No, they're only for, I literally looked them up, they're only for people that are bipolar. So, and then I'll be like, do you even know the definition of what bipolar means? And she's like, you don't. No, that's when you can go from one motion to another like that. It's a simple, the simple definition. They twist everything onto you when they're just emotionally, just retarded, I guess. I mean, they're handicapped, obviously. Which, I mean, there are people that are bipolar and they don't just snap from emotion to emotion, but they kind of do in a way. There's different forms of bipolar. There's different levels to this shit. Yeah, this is what I live with every day of my life. My dad's some kind of shit pretty close to bipolar as well. Just snaps from one motion to another. And then since I actually will sit there when I get pissed off, I'll sit there and actually be mad for an hour or more at a time. And they try to call me bipolar when they, like, bro, how unintelligent are you? Like, everybody knows, most people with with a normal fucking education knows what bipolar means. That's when you switch from one motion to another. Like, they teach you that in fucking school. Like, bro. But no, that's not what it means, guys. But you guys could actually Google it. I mean, I don't need to fucking just say like, oh, I know it. You can Google it. What did you just say?
Okay. You heard me. Where am
Oh, I'm a freak.
Psycho freak.
Well, why are you coming down here calling me names?
You're right. I'm evil. Because I'm a psycho.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Did you grab that lighter because it's gone?
No, here, you could use one. Here, let me, hold on. I don't call people psycho fucking freak. Hold on.
Right,
Let me give you a fucking lighter. I'll show you a fucking, you're a bipolar fucking freak.
Dumb bitch. Fucking.
Why do I call you that?
Ugly, fat, nasty bitch. You're right.
You sound like fucking Gucci's, bro.
Who the fuck is Gucci?
Yeah, exactly. Not Gucci. It's Gucci's. Here's a fucking lighter.
Oh. Where the fuck did I... Let's figure out where the fuck I put that motherfucker. I had the stupid thing.
It's right there on the table.
No, here's that. My fucking lighter's not on the table. Well, again, you know I'm blind, so pretending I'm not. Thank you. The response is you're welcome. Oh, you're gonna expect me to,
When you just talk to me, like, bro, you're crazy? I let you use my fucking lighter. That's how you lit your cigarette, though, is my lighter. I'm not talking shit. Where the fuck do you get that from? I'm being nice to you. Yeah, finally she apologizes. See the bipolarness? Did you see that? No, bro. The fuck you mean, bro? Did you just see that bipolar ass shit? She went from, you're gonna start shooting me?
why is there...
Nothing's even happening. She's upstairs. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm minding my own fucking business. I don't need you to fuck with me either. Like, I've already had her fuck with me enough. I don't need you to start saying shit either. Or fuck with me. Okay, no, you're not. Because you just started fucking with me. That's not mind your business. Mind your business is not talking and mind your business. There's a big difference. There's a meaning behind mind your business. Don't tell me shut up, motherfucker. I didn't do a fucking thing to you. I know how to mind my own fucking business. Unlike you, obviously, you don't. Don't tell me shut up! Mind your own business. Like you said you were. Keep continuing to do that. Yeah, picking my battles. I'm not doing anything to nobody. Mind my own fucking business. People don't know how to. My mom fucking spent most of fucking life. Oh my god. Dad's physically addicted to alcohol. He says he's not. He's a liar because he literally had a seizure behind the wheel of a car. Every time. You shouldn't be in a vehicle ever. That's why he'll never get his license back. Because he has seizures behind the wheel. Physical addiction, he'll fucking have seizures. I might end up killing somebody one of these days, I'm telling you. No, bro, you're not getting what I'm even saying. Like, I'm not bothering anybody. It was what you don't get. Here be a rabbit. I didn't say a fucking word to either of them. I'm sitting in my chair, headphones on. That's it. I have to take my headphone off to address them because they're talking shit to me. Do you understand, right? I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but like, you understand that. There's a difference if I just started condescending them and doing something to them. I'm minding my own business with my headphones on. I'm gonna talk to me. Like, not you. Here be a rabbit. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, that's what. They're fucking. There's nothing up here. They're brain dead from drinking. They're gonna burn in hell. Just kill people one day. No, it's not. It's. Well, mind my business.
There it is. Ready to put away.
He's just a rambling drunk. No. When he's sober, me and my dad never have a problem. It's only when he drinks. My mom? No, yeah. I can admit, you're right with the mom thing. But my dad, no. It's only when he drinks. He never knows when to just shut the fuck up and mind his own business. I'm minding my business down here. But I'm gonna come up and act like I know what's going on and I know everything. Like, I've never heard my dad ever once say he was wrong about a fucking thing, but then he'll go and call me a know-it-all when I've never heard him once say he was wrong. Same with my brother. He wants to say no, throw know-it-all around, but I've never heard my brother, nor my dad, nor my mom ever admit they were wrong. Never. Like, bro, psychopaths and narcissists running my family, I swear to God. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, most definitely. But I grew up in a hood where if those things were true, I would have been shot in the fucking head, killed, dead. I'd be dead right now. I would have had my brains fucking blown out. And my dad's so crazy, he would text my friends that would literally kill him. That oh, you're a piece of shit, you ain't about shit, this and that. That's how crazy my dad is. Literally, that's how fucking nuts he is. So, one of these days, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Or kill somebody, I swear to God. And that put my fucking in jail for the rest of my life. Dumbass, my fucking friend. Oh yeah, come over. And right as I'm about to leave, fucking tell me, oh, hold up. Fuck that. Like, my life is just full of bullshit, bro. Like, and I was in such a good mood all fucking day. Mind my own business, watching TV. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what the fuck I was doing. Headphones on, sitting here. I have to pull my headphones off to hear what they're saying to me. Oh yeah? And start talking shit, like condescending me, like when I didn't say a fucking word to them. Like, that shit gets irritating. Like, I mind my own business. Like, I don't even talk to them. My little brother doesn't even come downstairs. And my dad lost all of us because he beat me, my little brother, and my mom. That's why I haven't seen my little brother Joy that I used to have to take care of in 6-7 years. That's what I'm doing, Here Be a Rabbit. That's what I was doing all night. That's what I've been doing, bro. Like, the whole time. Bob K-Bubber said, baby, take your headphones off. Okay. Oh, if you fight with your dad or you do anything, which I already know what you're gonna say. I don't need you to tell me. I already know. I don't need you to tell me. I'm not a little kid. And then, boom, going fucking insane. Like for no absolute reason. Because I said I already know what you're gonna say. I don't need you to tell me. I'm not a little kid. And then fucking just goes off the rails. You know, my dad comes up here, making things worse always because he's just. I just hate retardation. The unintelligence, like, just the lack of intelligence. It's just that's what triggers me. People that are so unintelligent think they know everything and never heard them say they're wrong. That's the thing that just really, really, like, I've been wrong about so many things in my life, you know, and I thought were true because of the shit that they said and put in my head as a little kid. And then in school, they tell me, like, Catholic school, not schools nowadays where the media controls the school. Like, no, that's not right. and like, you say Catholic, like, when I say Catholic school, they didn't just have it where, like, oh, it's all God. No, we learned normal science. We learned about atoms and all that. Fucking normal science, cells, all that. And you know, just God created everything. You know what I mean? But we still learned science the way it was meant to be science. I mean, like, so, and we learned, they taught us shit that they even told us that, you know, most of the shit we're teaching you, you're not going to learn, you're not going to use until you're in college. Like, and most of the kids that were in my school, in my Catholic school, Madonna Catholic, they all went to go to Penn, Harvard, fucking Stanford, all shit like that. Like, I'm the only one that was fucking in my school, me and my friend Colin, or the only ones that make it into school career-wise. Yeah, bro, they tell me all the time. My dad's like, oh, Clip, Bishop, they're like, oh, you think you're gonna do something streaming? Oh, you ain't shit. You're never gonna be shit. You're just a bum. And I sit here like I am right now, minding my business. And then my dad told me the other night that, oh, what did you say that? Oh, why not do the world a favor? My own father told me that, and my mom says, oh, I wish you would just die. I can't wait till you just die in OD. I can't wait till you just die. My dad says, why don't you do the world a favor? And then acts like that everything's just cool after that. Like, you don't say shit that, like, especially my firstborn son, I would never say, I couldn't even imagine saying some shit like that. And then, oh, my dad always tells me it's my fault that he had, my little brother Julian, that he abused, told CYS that, oh, my daddy beats me and mommy and my brother Benny. Boom. We all got taken out of the house after that and never got brought back. Until I was 17, I chose to come back because, I don't know, you know, what do they call that, Stockholm Syndrome? And I wanted to come back because of the abuse. I mean, like, I had to come back. Like, I was attached to the house. Like, I had to come back. I had to come back. Like, all I tried to do was come back home, come back home, come back home. And, like, the older I get, like, and out of the cycle, like, I realized, like, I was abused and this is really fucked up and that's not how things should be. And, yeah, you know, like, Clip Bishop, if you're still there. Yeah, Chicken Andy was just texting me last night. Not last night, but he texted me and he's like, yeah, bro, I can't wait for you to become a content creator. Yeah, fly out, bro. Da-da-da-da. Like, I showed him the video of me burning down the house. He's like, fucking sick cunt, fucking badass video. Ha ha ha, I laughed my ass off. Like, that's fucked up. And even if I wouldn't make it, like, you don't say that to your kid. Like, you're supposed to believe in your kids. Like, I would never have a kid. Well, no, I had to take care of their kid. Like, my brother Julian was like my son, and I was the only one in the family that actually treated him right. Like, because he wasn't all there. And, like, I had to take care of him. And I would never treat him differently. Like, I never treated him like he was different. I treated him like I would treat myself or somebody else. But my dad would ask, like, people outside our household, like, why does my dad treat me that way? And that's how it all started. And then I get blamed that my dad says, oh, I'm the reason that we got taken away and all that. And then it's all on me. It's all on me. I'm the reason. Because I skipped school. And that's why it's all my fault. That I skipped school and we all got taken away. Because our water was shut off and my dad abused us. And we didn't actually get fully taken away until my brother snitched about me, my mom, and my little brother getting beaten. Because he never beat my brother Elijah. He only beat me and my mom. But not my mom so much. Mainly me and my little brother. And mentally abused us. My mom always mentally abused me. Like, as soon as my dad went to work as a little kid, I remember being 5 years old. My mom would nod off, but when she was up, she would mentally abuse me. And I always had that in my life. Like, and that's why I'm, like, it might seem like I'm really brutal with the things I say. But there's only so much somebody could take. And actually, most people in the situation I've been in, they don't say anything ever. Chicken Andy. Yeah. I text Chicken Andy. Chicken Andy's text me. Chicken Andy's actually really nice. I was surprised, Clip Bishop. Like, I did not think, like, I had to double check to make sure it was actually chicken. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. I think he might have been drunk. Which I drunk text him all the time. Well, not all the time. I was drunk when I texted him because I didn't think he would honestly text me back, right? So, like, I texted Chicken. I was like, yeah, bro, I watch your vids. Like, yeah. So what's up with the RV stuff? What's going on with that? And he's like, yeah, man. Can't wait to kick it with you. I think he was drunk. He's like, I can't wait to kick it with you. Yeah. Can't wait for you to become a content streamer. And what else did he say? He said, yeah, man, fly out. But she's pretty cool, man. Yeah, bro, that's all I do here, Be a Rabbit. That's what I do every day. That's why, like, usually you'll see me in my bedroom streaming. Or in my dining, like, in my other bedroom, because I have 2 bedrooms. That's why you always see me in my bedroom, not out here, because it's just ridiculous. But, bro, when you have someone, as a grown man, like, I grew up fighting. Not in my household, outside of my household, because I've always lived in the hood. So I didn't just have it roughed inside my home. I had it rough outside of my home because like people, I was a smaller kid, so people would try to bully me, and then I would just fight them. But eventually, I got respect for that, and you know, people wanted me to be a part of what they're a part of, and that turned into really bad things also, and that's really why I got taken away. My brother and sisters got taken away over the abuse thing. I got taken away for my actions. That's true. Now that's a fact. And there's things that I have to go to bed at night that really, yeah, I'm not going to get into it because I'm not going to go to jail talking too much on stream, but one that you would call it, no, chicken's actually cool. I mean, here be rap. I mean, you could probably say the same thing about me. I mean, but Chicken's not a poser about who he is, and I respect that. You could tell he's not a poser. I hate posers more than anything. He didn't really like formally offer me an opportunity, but I think he was drunk a little bit. Well, I'm not saying he was. Chicken's just nice to me. Like, he talks to me. Like, that's all there is to it. But, yeah, no, he just talks to me. He's cool. But, what I'm getting at is if, like, he got the RV going, I would definitely hop on RV because that's, yeah. And all I needed was my fucking ID. And it's only $40 and a 20-minute drive in a car to get it, and I have no family, you know. My grandparents got paid over $98,000, $100,000 for me living with them, and I worked my own job, got an Audi A4 V6 fully loaded, 2006 with only 8,000 miles on it, nothing wrong with it. All I needed was fucking for them to take me to fucking get my permit, and yeah. They never, and one of the agreements was when I first went over their house that they would get my braces and help me get my wisdom teeth out, and they never did that, so now my teeth are corroded. I'd have perfectly straight teeth if it wasn't for that, but, you know, sucks, you know, and I did everything at their house. I cut the grass every week. My cousin was supposed to help me. He never helped me. I cut the grass every single week. I carried my grandpa's tools, like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of fucking tools, like by myself. But I never mind helping my grandpap. But at the same time, it's like fucked up. But yeah, I just have it hard, man. And sometimes I really think about hurt myself, or I just hate this world. I just feel like no, of course, bro, I'm going to. But like if he gets like, all right, Chicken hasn't texted me back because you like when I first I sent him the video of me doing the burnout in the house, right? Here be a rabbit. And it was like he's like, "Oh, fucking sick cunt. That's a sick ass video, laugh my ass off." And the other night he texted me, he had to have been hammered because like part of it was like didn't make sense to what I responded to him. But yeah. And he said fly out. But yeah, but no, if he gets the RV going and all that, I would definitely. But most likely I would catch a Greyhound. I don't know anymore, guys. I really don't. I hate my life. Honestly do. I just really do. And what happened to Clip Bishop? Yeah, no, I was 15 years old and my dad always physically abused me, and my one day I was 15 years old. My dad got me to the floor, and I fucking somehow got out of it. I was right here on the floor, right here. And he had me pinned. He went to slap me. I dodged it. I got him up, slammed him into a bin. And then it was about a month later, my dad went to beat my mom. He was choking her till her eyes were rolling back in her head. I grabbed him. My adrenaline was just pumping so bad. I grabbed him by his shirt, grabbed him by his pants, slammed him on the ground. And I said, don't you ever touch my mom again or I'll fuck you up. And he hasn't touched my mom since. But he still tries to get big all the time. Like he'll do something and he will fuck me up. Like, are you fucking crazy, dude? Like, are you really that insane? He literally started choking me one day to the point my eyes started rolling back, and I had I always carry a pistol with me, and I fucking had to grab it like this and fucking just smack him over the head with it, and he blew back, and he still went to try to choke me again. Like, I live with crazy people. Like, where they could just stop, leave me alone, and that's all there is to it. But they have no lives, so they have to fuck with somebody, or they have to have something going on. Because if not, their lives are meaningless. They have to have somebody to take their pain out on. And like I always said to my dad, I didn't choose to have fucking children. You did. That's not my problem. Oh, well, this and that. Yeah. That's how I don't always get to that point. Some nights they're fine as long as I'm not bothered. I sit here with my headphones on, talk to you guys, and that's all there is to it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And I was in such a good mood. Everything was cool all day. Nothing was happening. And for like, oh, I just want to die. And that's why there's even songs like when they say, oh yeah, I tasted death and it tasted good. When you're on the urge of dying, there's part of you that wants to let go. But you don't. And you want to just live, and it's scary, but sometimes I look back on it and I just wish that I would have. Just let myself go and die. But I love God, and I don't know. I don't know sometimes. I don't know. No, yeah. I'm a very physical person. I worked out every day because of things like that. I worked out every single day in my life for a long, long, long time in my life. And once I hit 15, I was just as tall as my dad at 15. I was 5'10", 5'11", and not jacked. I'm about the size I am now. I'm a fucking probably 3-4 inches taller now, but back then, I worked out every day, and he even had me pinned to the floor, like his arms were on my leg. I somehow slipped out of it, picked him up off the ground, fucking slammed him in a bin. I was 15 years old, the first time I was able to take a grown man. This is what it is. It's sad to say, it doesn't make me tired. I don't, like, some people, they'll think, oh, you think you're hard because of that. No, it's not that I'm hard. I had to grow up fighting my whole life. And see, that's another thing my dad doesn't realize. He never went through that. He lived in a white neighborhood. He lived in a suburban neighborhood. His dad worked his life away. His dad had fucking 6 kids, but he always provided for them. I'm taking a piss, you're gonna hear it. He always provided for them. He never had to live that life. First time I seen someone actually shot and fucking killed with my own 2 eyes, I was fucking 11 years old. Like, and people would try to bully me, and I would just fight them. And a lot of the time, I would get jumped. But eventually, years went by. I was 12, 13, 14 years old, and after so long, like, of fighting people, and a lot of the time after that, I got a lot of respect in the neighborhood, and I got a lot more respect, and I got more and more respect, more respect, and then I was a part of something. And the only reason my dad even gets work, the only reason my dad makes money is off my friends, people that this has all happened with, like me gaining a name in the hood, in the neighborhood, from me. And my dad fails to realize that. And that pisses me off a lot. Like, it really infuriates me. It infuriates me so bad, like, to the point of disgust. Like, or not disgust, of just infuriation. That if it wasn't for me, and it's sad that we would have no money if it wasn't for me fucking fighting my way in the hood as a only white boy in the neighborhood at a very young age, my entire life. Every part of my body is scarred. All my arms are scarred completely all over from fighting on concrete, bare knuckle my entire life, being jumped, kicked in the fucking face. There's a part of my mustache that will never grow hair because my lip was busted so bad. And my dad only makes money because of my reputation. My brother never had to deal with anything because of my reputation, that if someone fucked with my little brother, that I would automatically go after them. But that's never recognized by my father. Like, if it wasn't for me, he would have no money. We would be fucked. Like, and it's just, that doesn't matter. You know, like, no, I am tough. I'm not saying I'm not tough. I'm saying that I had to fight my entire life to get a reputation in the neighborhood, because I was known that I would fight anybody, no matter what, bigger or not. I would fight them, get jumped or not, I would still fight them. I didn't care. That's how I got a reputation. That's how I got known in the neighborhood. If it wasn't, my dad used to be racist. My dad was racist. I hate N-words, this and that. And now he thinks he knows something. Like, bro, I had to fight most of my youth. Like, I spent fighting other kids in the neighborhood, fighting them. And if it was 1v1, I usually won. There was times, oh no, most definitely I lost, but there was a majority of the time, if it was just 1v1 fair, I would win. But most of the time, that wouldn't be the case. I would start getting them, 2 would jump in, and then 3, and I'd be on the ground being kicked. Or fucking really fucked up. And that's just how my life went. And that's how, but I got respect for that. I got a lot of respect for that. That I wouldn't back down, and not even that. I just had respect. I got a lot of respect for that. And, you know, and slowly through the years, my brother never had to deal with any of that because of me doing that. Like there was one time, my brother's friend started fucking with him, right? Grabbing him up, I'm gonna fight you, fight me now. And I grabbed him the fuck up so quick, I slammed him on the ground. I said, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Fight me then. Fuck with me. He doesn't want to fight you, he said. I'll fuck you up right now. And he said, I'll give my cousin this and that. And his cousin would fucking kill me. Like, he wouldn't just punch me. He would, actually murder me. But I said, so when you go tell your cousin, tell him that you're beating your buddy up for no fucking reason. And he didn't say a fucking word after that. You know, and that's just how I grew up. I grew up in a neighborhood like that, in that environment. And then I also grew up in an abusive home. I grew up in a neighborhood like that, and I went home to being abused, so just sucks, man. Like, I've always been in an environment like that. Like, I've never been truly loved. No, I had one girlfriend that made me feel truly loved. And somebody one time, I know they said something to her, and she never talked to me again. Or never really wanted to talk to me again. That's what I do here, Beer Rabbit. But all those times I got in all those fights and all that, all those people, they're actually long life friends now. And they're all good to me. Like, we'll be friends for life, forever. And I'm very respected. But my point is, though, that's the only reason my dad gets any business working on cars. That's the only reason my dad gets any fucking jobs, is for what I went through. And he would call them hood rats and NGRs, like, I don't want you hanging out with them. And then beat me for it. Well, it's just my life, man. Sad existence, but that's just, my thing is, a lot of people in my life, like, when I went to Catholic school and all that, I was defined by that, like, and that always fucked me up. Like, when I was always a good person, and anybody, like, as long, and you know this is true here, bro. Like, as long as you're good to me, man, I'm good to you. Like, you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. But if you start being condescending or don't know, like, then I'm gonna get pissed off. Of course, that's normal human behavior. Like, anybody's gonna get pissed off. But I don't like to get pissed off. Like, I have a pit in my stomach now, and I'll have it all night until I go to sleep. And even then, when I wake up, I'll still be pissed off. No, it wasn't my school, just even no, it was a neighborhood. Like, but I love the neighborhood I went through. Like I said, I got respect for what I did, so it was actually eventually things got very, very good for me. I made a lot of money. Like, like I've went through a lot, but I got so much respect for what I did as a younger kid or younger adult. Not not a younger adult. I mean, in my youth, like no matter what, I would never back down from a fight, and I would still fight them, win or lose. They could be fucking a lot bigger than me, and I would still fight them, and I have a lot of respect for that, man. Which is cool, but I still had to go through a lot to do that. My brother understands that. My father doesn't. Like, that's the only reason my father knows anybody around where I live, is because of what I did. The fights I had to go through, all the fights, getting jumped, and a lot of fights I won when they were fair, usually. There was one or two that I lost that were fair, but majority that were fair, I usually won. But most of them weren't fair, so there'd be 3, 4 of them. But I got a lot of respect, because even then, I would still be talking my shit. And, you know, it's just what it is. Yeah, like, and like I said, I'm not I'm not the hardest person on the planet, but I grew up tough from that, and it made me who I am today. And you know, all those people I got in fights with back then are all long life friends now. And that's how my dad has business. That's who my dad gets his money from. He works on all their stuff, and he acts like he just knows. That's not how it works. Like, he was literally called up NGRs like hood rats, and I don't want you like, and I would get beef for it. And then I got respect for what I did in the hood. I've always been known as a fighter in my entire life. In the neighborhood, I was always known as a fighter. Somebody that if you fucked with him, he would fight you. Like, if you fucked with him enough, and you truly, like, even you wanted to hit him or touch him, he would fight you. That's how I got a reputation, and that's how my dad even got known as a person ever. And not because of me fighting, but later in life. And he thinks that, I try to explain to him, if it wasn't for me, you would never make a dime. Like, you'd still be known as a racist. Like, he can't comprehend that, because he's obviously just a drunk. No. See, I had the right friends, but at the same time, my friends we were all on the bad things, so fights just came with it. Living in the hood, that's just what it was. See, for me, like, we lived in the hood, right? I always lived in the hood my entire life. Well, almost, fuck. Let's see here, 18 years now I've lived in the hood. And that time, you know, fighting is just what it is. If you didn't fight and you lived in the hood, you're a bitch. Like, that's just what it was. Like, you had to fight, or you wouldn't be even accepted as a person. You wouldn't have any friends. You wouldn't be anybody. You know what I mean? That's just the culture, like, in the hood. Like, that's just what it is, man. And a lot of people would be like, That's just what it was, man. You had to. You really had to. Like, if you didn't fight, like I said, you wouldn't be accepted in the hood. You'd be a bitch. They would call you a bitch. Or if you want, like, oh, I don't want to fight him, they'd call you a bitch. Like, that's just what it was. And I'd have to always fight. But like I said, I got respect for that, man. And I sound like a fucking broken record, but that's just what it is, man. It's the truth. It sucks though. And I have a lot of long life friends, but like there's one of my best friends, Eric's, the one I was talking about, his sister Seamus. He fucking, me and him have been in more than 10 fights. And I've won every single one. But me and him have very great respect for each other. And I have respect for him for, like, I just remember him always coming, like, always getting fucked up by me. But still, and that's how he got respect, though. Is though, even though he would always get fucked up by me and also other people, he would still always go for it. Like, he would always keep doing it and get fucking destroyed. But I respect him for that, and that's how I also got the same respect. Which is, it's cool. It's like a similarity between a lot of people in the neighborhood I live in. And, you know, maybe it fucked me up a little bit in my head, I don't know. But I had a very shitty home life, and a lot of people in my neighborhood also had very shitty home lives. So it wasn't like just I had shit like, we lived in a hood, so most of us had shitty home lives. Most of us were abused. Most of us had a parent, at least one that was an addict. Both of my parents have always been addicts, so yeah, no, these people I didn't know from high school. I've known them since I was 2, 3 years old. But once we got to 12, 13 years old, younger than that even, we were always fighting. Like, I remember the first time I had my lip bleed, I was about 6 years old. That's how crazy it was in my neighborhood. Like, from that age, you were fighting. And if you didn't, yeah, you wouldn't be accepted. You wouldn't be anybody. That's how young of an age is, like, we were fighting. Like, I remember I got popped in the lip one time. I was 5, 6 years old, and he's in jail now, but for probably 6, 7 years. But he's a cool dude. I'm really good with him. What's up, Made of Rubber? And nonetheless, he popped me in my lip. I grabbed the log. I tossed it. I remember it hit him in his ribs, and my dad just came upstairs, and he told me, get in the fucking house. I got beat. But that was the second, third time he did that to me. But what's up, Made of Rubber? What you doing, man? I'm just having a bad night, like always. I was just explaining how, like, back in the day in my neighborhood, which I live in the hood, which you all know, is, like, we had to fight. If you didn't fight where I'm from, you were considered a bitch, you know? Like, and you would have it worse if you didn't fight. It'd be best to fight, win or lose, because you'd get respect just for doing it. If you didn't fight, though, then things would be bad, and then everybody thought that they could just whoop on you. So it'd be best just to fight, because I've seen it happen to other kids that wouldn't. Yeah, that's where I live, Made of Rubber, and always have. It's not a fun place, but it's not a bad place because there's camaraderie. Like you, it seems like I live in an abusive household, so, like, my life in the hood and living that life was better than at home, always. Even though I'd have to fight all the time, and I got in a lot of fights, and I've always been known in my neighborhood still to this day, for fighting and winning a lot of fights. And that's just what it is. It sucks, but Made of Rubber, but that's just how my life was. But my life at home, I would get abused beat by my dad, and it was better than for that. But that's how I got a lot of respect. Like, I got respect, and I have a lot of lifelong friends from that, you know? And I had a friend that was a lot like me. His name is Eric. His sister's actually TikTok famous. Like, famous. And he only lived 6 houses up from me. And he's gotten over 10, 12 fights with me, and he lost every single time. But he never backed down. And he fought a lot of other people, and it was the same thing. He lost a lot of fights. He lost majority of fights he was in. But he would always never back down. He always would keep fighting. And he'd fight anybody. And he got a lot of respect for that, same as me. But I won a good bit. But, yeah. Nonetheless, none of that really matters, but this is how it goes, I guess. And same with my dad gets a lot of his jobs from my buddies, and I made those friends from all that. And he'll never, ever have to deal with any of that and never understand or comprehend what I went through with the abuse from him and then going to fight all the time outside of the house. I was in trouble with my mom because I would come home and I would have black eyes, busted lips, daily. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go to their parents and I'm going to, like, if my mom went to their parents, my mom would get her ass fucking whooped. My mom's just ridiculous. She's a mental case, but, yeah. But Made of Rubber, what are you getting into tonight, man? But yeah, TikTok, I don't really care for it. But yeah, no. Her boyfriend, alright, there is a commentator, right? And, alright, the commentary community made, all of them made a video on how there's the one girl that does the, corn, right? And her boyfriend was like, oh, so did it hurt, babe? Her. She was on Danny, whatever's video, getting naked in front of his dad that died. Or grandfather or whatever. Yeah, her. Her sister's always, like, even though she touched me when I was like, oh, that's irrelevant. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, her little brother grew up in the hood with me. And me and him always brawled, but he always lost, but he would fight other kids, and he never really, even them, yeah. But he and me got a lot of respect. Well, we were all known as fighters. Like, we would fight all the time. Like, that was the main thing we did when we went outside our house was you never knew if you were going to fight that day or not. But you don't think about it, you know, because at 11 years old, I was already smoking weed every day. Like, every single day I was smoking weed. And back then, you can get fucking a half a G for $5. It was a lot different back in 2012. So, yeah. That's back when Chief Keef Don't Like just came out. And the hood was insane back then. But, yeah. I've been a part of wars. Like, I'm not going to talk about any of that, though. Because I just can't. But I'd like to, but I can't. It just is what it is, man. Lords of Chaos. Yeah, I watched it twice, 3 times. It's one of my favorite movies. Like I was telling you. It's one of my favorite movies. You can watch it on YouTube, actually. It's called Lords of Chaos. Yeah, Lords of Chaos is one of my favorite movies. Because I feel that way a lot. Even though I like God, but I still have a hatred in my heart. And just, like, my ex, right? I texted her, right here, Be a Rabbit. She was the only girl ever actually, truly, actually seemed like she loved me. Or showed me love, right? So, like, she had kind of a reputation. What means she never cheated on me. She never, ever. But she had a reputation. So I stayed, like, I knew she liked me, like, but I stayed away from her. And they're like, everyone's like, she really likes you. Like, she's really, like, almost pretty much in love with you. And I'm like, no. But one day I'm like, okay, maybe I'll see what she's about. And she no other woman has ever showed me love like that. Like, she actually was, like, in love with me. And one day, I kind of got anything, and one day she just didn't want nothing to do with me. So I know my cousin Xander, the goofy one that beats on girls, had to have said something. He had to have said something. And even her little friend supposedly was like, yeah, just do what you want. And she's like, I don't want to leave Benny. Like, I love Benny. Like, I don't want to hurt him. Like, I want to stay with him, but I don't know. Because these other people started talking, and he's like, oh, just do it. Fuck Benny, leave him. Just leave him. And he told me that. I'm like, I even sat there and I stared at him. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Am I gonna have to beat your ass right now? Like, I'm gonna have to fuck you up? And he's like, oh, no. I'm like, yeah, I'm just joking, but I wasn't joking. I was really thinking, I was contemplating fucking him up in my house. And I texted her the other night, last night, and she's like, I was like, oh, hi, hello, how you been? And she's like, oh, happy belated birthday. So somehow she remembered my birthday, and I'm like, oh, to you too. And then I was like, yeah, this and that, and then, boom, stopped texting me completely. But it still hasn't responded to any of my texts. She's seen them. She'll read them, but it's not like I just said anything out of nowhere. I'm just like, yeah. I told her about how, like, I had the opportunity to go to Florida, but, like, my family wouldn't help me or nothing like that, and she just, nothing. Just so weird. Like, but I know my family, of course. My family got to ruin everything for me. My cousin said something, or somebody in the hood said something about me. But the first day, like, I actually gave into, like, actually, like, I was like, I would actually show her affection, like, not affection, but, like, that I may think about being with her, because she wanted to be with me, and and I had to go rob somebody's house, and I remember almost, like, being crazy, like, please, Benny, don't leave, please, Benny, don't leave, please, 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 and I remember even telling her that I'm scared. I had no other choice, though. It was either that, or bad things, and I shouldn't even be talking about it, but it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter, because yeah, nobody cares about that. I know that, here be rabbit. That's why I want to die sometimes. I don't want to die, but sometimes I don't know. And dude, I knew that, here be a rabbit, back when I was about fucking 12 years old. 13, when I first got taken away. But yeah, I knew all that back when I learned all that, here be a rabbit, when I was very, very young. I knew that back when I was, like I said, 12, 13 years old. Around 13. I understood all that, which a lot of people understand how long I've understood things like this. I had no choice. I've had a very alone existence, sad. But when I got with that girl, well, she basically, I denied her, rejected her many, many times over and over again. And one day I said, fine. And I've never had anybody to this day love me that way, or treat me that way, and with that much respect, or to that regard. Because I've liked a lot of girls, and I mainly broke up with every girl I was with. And when I was younger, all their parents would tell them they couldn't date me, and they would have to secretly date me, because they knew, because of the school, because all the girls I always dated were usually rich, and their parents all had money, and I would have to and I'd end up breaking up with them. But the one I liked, a lot of them, their parents wouldn't let me date them because they knew about my past, about me being in fights as a kid and all the fights I've been in and abuse and the home life I had and how I was known as a wiry kid. Like, I was wired. Like, could snap on anybody. And I really liked that girl, and I didn't want to give her a chance. I didn't. And one day I said, fine, I'll give you one chance. But she showed me more respect than anybody's ever showed me respect in my life. And then one day, I know somebody said something to her, because she never looked at me the same. And I don't know what it was, but somebody said something. I'll never forgive them. And I know who it was. It was my cousin. Until the day I die, I'll never forgive them for that. Yeah. Well, what did you say? I think it was either you or Dirty Tampon said, what, Benny's going to go on a suicide mission, right? No, I'm not going to do that, though. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather just have money and just drown my sorrows like I always do. No, but I texted the girl that that girl last night, right? She was so happy at first to seem to text me, and then I text her back. She reads them, and then it was nothing to do with me. So somebody's whispering in her ear, still about me. Which I think it's the one, because the original girl liked me. Her name was Tristan, and I kind of liked her, but she wouldn't be with me because she was fucking my cousin, which is just fucking ridiculous. And nonetheless, then I started dating her, and then the night that they became friends again, the next day, she would have nothing to do with me and would not text me. Well, no, not text me. I went to put my arm around her, and she was like, don't touch me. No argument, nothing. Like, nothing indicated that she was bored with me, or like that day, that it wasn't even 24 hours, it was a day, like not even a day, it was 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. I was about to leave, and she's like, stop, wait, kiss me goodbye. And I kissed her goodbye, and I hugged her, and she hugged me tight like she really, really cared. And you can't fake that. I mean, you can't fake that. And the time I was gone, she had enough time to put something in her head. Somebody put something in her head about me. A disease written. I'm not messing with no girls with diseases, man. I've kept my body count so low because I'm not a whore or a man whore. So I never messed with anybody. Like, that girl I was gonna mess with I did mess with. She had a very high. I didn't want to mess with her, but she truly cared about me, and yet. I never actually had intercourse with her, which is crazy to think how long I was with her. But she would rub herself up against me till she was pleasured. So she's kind of weird. Pretty fucking weird for that. But like, to the point where I could smell her, like, the hormones off her. But I still have feelings for her somehow. Like, I don't know why. But I still, like, question things. Like, maybe I did something wrong and that's why she did it. I don't know, man. But I don't know who you're talking about. I don't think I was. I know a few girls, but I would never mess with any of them. Like, they are like, all the people I was on panel with, even compared to that girl, what she was like, the girl I'm talking about, she was kind of like under my standards. She is 1,000 times better looking than them. Any of them. Any of them. Maybe not you. Maybe does this phone on my right here on Snapchat? Hold on. I'll have to download it. I'll just show you. Here, be a rabbit. Here, I'll download it and I'll just show you what she looks like. I hate my life. It feels meaningless. It's downloading now. A disease-ridden redhead with a vaginal discharge that you could possibly get with. I think you've been on a panel. No, that would never, ever, 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 ever happen. Like, my standards are pretty high, dude. Nobody on the IP2 world I would ever mess with. More than, I'm not saying I would ever not, but more than likely none of them. No female, no, none of them. But that would never happen. Just wouldn't. Oh my god, just let me install fucking Snap. Oh, I'll install that. Never mind. Hold on. I think I got it. Don't leave here, Beer Rabbit. Why is this acting like it's fucking... Get something to it. Hold on, I got you, bro. If it lets me fucking... Yeah, that's life, I know, dude. I'm known at a very young age, like I said. That's just how life is for people like me. Not people like me, most people it ain't, but... Most people, though, in my situation, at least have some form of family. I don't. But, I need to find something else to delete on this stupid phone. Oh, yeah, we got Facebook. Disable. I actually want to look at these pictures just as to look at good like when I was truly happy. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This was the happiest I was in my life. was with her. It's just sad. Oh my god. Free space, bro. There's no reason why there ain't. Are you trying to say bitch boy or bish boy? I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're saying, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not in the mood, but what up, bish boy? Question mark. No, I want to show when I was the happiest of my ex. Yeah, like, I actually, like, I refused to get with her. Like, I didn't want nothing to do with her. And everybody convinced me that she actually liked me, like, she was in love with me. And then I gave in. I was like, alright. No, I'm not saying doubt, bro. I wish. No. I really wish. I really do. No, I had that script, though, Dirty Tampon. Remember, I had the fucking script of the 1MGs? Bro, I wish I had those, bro. I wish. Because if I was, bro, I wish I was brought out. I think I showed you her before, yeah. But I'll show you, like, videos of, like, because I have so many videos. She made so many videos of me, like she would always, because I had my iPhone 12 at the time. That, I got it for free because I got it off a friend. He said I could have it. It was, on safe mode. It was broken. And, I figured out how to, fix it. And, of course, they wanted it back after that. But they didn't get it back. I wasn't giving it. I would have literally threw blows with him over it. But, yeah, she would, because her phone, she didn't have a phone that good. And this was about a year and a half ago. No, it was last year. This exact time last year. Like, I would have still, like, this time last year, I was with her. I would have been with her on the couch. Happy as I ever been in my life. The happiest I've ever been in my life, actually. What's up? Dad came up talking shit, but I wasn't worried about it.
Oh, good. Where do you go now, back downstairs?
Yeah. He's like, I'm minding my own fucking business downstairs. I'm like, okay, then keep minding your fucking business. Then he told me, shut the fuck up. When he was just sitting there taking a piss, I was so close to being like, motherfucker, I will tear you up, bro, talking to me like that. Like, I'm a grown man, like.
We have an agreement.
I know, but no, I'm on the stream. Nonetheless, what the whole problem, the thing that pissed me off is, and you know this, I had to fight my entire life in the hood for him to only, and that's the only reason he has business right now. And you know that's true. Am I wrong? Exactly. Like, it's just annoying. But yeah, I wish I was zanned out. I'm not. I've had quite a few beers. I've had about 8 beers, something like that. But yeah, over 6-hour period. But I'm feeling it a little bit. But yeah, I kind of look barred out, don't I? I wish I was. When you say bish, just call it as barred, bro, not bish. I never heard anybody call it. What up, bish boy? You would just say it barred. You would say, what up, barred boy? Barred out, boy. Bish, I never heard anybody call it bish, Dirty Tampon. Bar boy, yeah, bar boy. Barred. Or say like, oh, so what's going on? Barred out, boy, or, yeah, barred. Because Xanax bars, you know what I mean? People call them bars, ladders. Bish, where do you get bish from? I've never heard that before, Dirty Tampon. But, hey, everybody calls them something different. But, no. Barred, yeah, barred. Papa Zan, I'm barred out. Bars, yeah. I'm not barred out, like, that's just what I figured. No, I've never heard bish. Never heard bish in my life. Someone called Xanax bish. No, they're called bars. Ladders. Glock called them strips the one day, but I've never heard people call them strips. I've only heard strips as like Suboxones being called strips, but no. They're called bars or ladders here. School buses are the yellow ones. Green Hawks are the green ones, which are the most powerful. The Green Hawks, I used to do Green Hawks. I did a lot of Green Hawks in my life. I never got physically addicted because it takes 4 weeks of doing them every single day. Like if you're doing like, yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Don't talk to me like that, Dirty Tampon. Come on, bro. You know better. Come on. I knew what you meant, Dirty Tampon. You're pissing me off now. Talking to me? Can't be talking to me, boy. Nah, I don't really give a fuck, Dirty Tampon. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Nah, Dirty Tampon, I don't really care. You can... I don't mind, dude. I don't really get pissed off. No, I'm gonna show you videos, bro. Hold on, I just gotta download this. Bish. Probably a dish of some sort, like like some kind of food. Like Spanish bish. Some shit, I don't know. I just heard that word in that kind of context before. I think. Could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. No, that's fine. I know that, here be a rabbit. It's alright. No. She don't have glasses. She never had glasses. Oh, cool. Bish, like in Pretty Boy. Yeah, I get it. And I can see that being a Japanese term. I thought you just said we're saying bitch boy, what you were trying to. But no, nothing's filtered. You can say even. I think you could probably even say the N word on my chat, bro. I believe in freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want on here, bro. I really don't care. Think about it. When I had almost 200 people, not 200 people. I think it was like at one point though on that chat, I had almost 100 people on my live stream at once, and they were saying anything they wanted. I don't really care. So yeah, you can pass that word around. Anybody can say whatever they want on my chat, bro. I'm not gonna filter anything out. It is? I didn't filter it. YouTube just filters itself then. Or whatever I'm streaming on does. The software I'm using to stream without 1,000, whatever. Oh my god, a stupid fucking phone. Like, bro, like. I got you, Herbie Rabbit. Just hold on. I don't know who the third person is on here, but yeah, thanks for being here, bro. But yeah, I'll show you. It's like it's her. Doubt that. She don't give a fuck about me. I do look barred out though, bro. Maybe I'll be barred out tomorrow. You guys like Cheetah was on one today. Bars? Yeah, bars are good, bro, but they're bad for you. But they're like alcohol. Like it'd be like if you sat there and drank alcohol every single day till you're blacked out, in 3-4 weeks you would be physically addicted. But it's the same thing. It takes 3 to 4 weeks to get physically addicted on the bars. But perks, it takes fucking 3-4 days a week of just doing them, and you're fucked. Oh my god. Yeah, lucky for Cheetah. I wish I could just fucking do a bar and just be oblivious to everything, bro. Like, I really hate my life sometimes. But hey, enough about that bitch shit, right? Dirty Tampon. I can't delete fucking Instagram. It's the only thing I have Instagram on. Fuck. Yeah, Dirty Tampon Chicken Andy didn't text me back, bro. No, I don't. Alright, creepy uncle, okay? I don't mind you, bro. You're alright, but... yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I do need that chick. No, I don't need her. But what I'm getting at, yeah, see, bro, what I would do, bro, is I wouldn't start the stream until I'm in the hotel. That's what I would do. Cause all they have to do is just keep reverse. Like if I wanted to learn, if I was that much of a creepy dude, I'm not saying. I mean, like if I wanted to like learn his location that bad, what would you do, Dirty Tampon? Well, what anybody would do with half a brain, right? You would just keep screenshotting every fucking second of him outside and reverse image that in Google, and eventually you get the location. So it's not even about doxing or anything like that. You being outside walking around, they could keep reverse, and say you have 100 some people reverse fucking imaging that in Google. Eventually someone's gonna get a hit. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, because there's only 3 of us. Oh, they called the cops on him for streaming in the room and checking out late? You can't do that. I mean, well, it's private, but he paid for a room, so that's like... Hey, I'm not a lawyer, so what do I know? Well, yeah, private property, you're technically not allowed, but... Hey. But no, I could just go on her, well, I deleted Messenger Facebook, so I can't. Oh, I'm such an idiot. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Scott Straight. So how'd they find out he was streaming? Because if you would have just if you would have just went to his fucking room, drank beer, and do what I'm doing right now, how would they ever find out? Like, unless he was like putting a camera in the person. Yeah, that's fine. Here be Rabbit. I'll talk to Tampon. Callers? Yeah, that's what I mean. So they would have to know his location. The callers. He would have doxed himself, or they would have to reverse image everything to eventually they got a hit. Because how else would they know? Just like Tone did, and they kept calling every room. That was actually probably Tone's the only good fucking. That stream and Tone trying to knock down a cupboard with a sledgehammer. That was one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, Dirty Tampon. Him trying to swing, not even able to swing a sledgehammer to break down a fucking, and then fucking, what's the name, just comes in one arm, fucking rips it off the ceiling. I'm like, oh my god. Like, as soon as I seen him swing it one time, he's like, this is harder than it looks. Bro, a sledgehammer is used for you to use the weight of the sledgehammer, and so you don't swing. If you swing the sledgehammer does all the work. That's what a sledgehammer is made for. And he's like, it's harder than it looks, guys. And if you guys don't believe me, I will literally make a video of me splitting wood with a sledgehammer. Like, that's how I got most of my strength as a kid. Well, fighting, yeah, but to be able to get strong enough to do shit like that, I grew up cutting wood. And I'd be like 8 years old, and I would get a wedge. So you get the wedge, and you have the end of the sledgehammer. You tap, 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 tap. It just stays in there enough. So what you do is, you grab it by the end. You have your other arm at the very end. You pick it up over your head. You let your hand come down, and you kind of pull down, but the sledgehammer does most of the work, and boom. That's how you swing a sledgehammer. But seeing him do that, bro. Exactly, Dirty Tampon. See, you at least know. Yeah, exactly. See, it's common sense, bro. It's not even common sense. It's just like. But yeah, that's how you swing a sledgehammer. Like, you know, because you just said momentum, so you get it. You fucking have one hand on the very end. You have your other hand on the top, right? Yeah. Well, I grew up splitting wood with a wedge because I was too young. When I was little, I couldn't just get a split wood just that way. So I would always get the wedge, tap, 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 swing it, 8-pound sledgehammer. You put up over your head, you let it come down, you slide it down like beating it, your dick off. No, not really. I'm fucking around, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. And then yeah, it does all the work for it. Yeah, that's what a sledgehammer is for. It does all the work for you. It's the momentum, exactly. And seeing him hit that fucking cabinet and not do nothing, he couldn't even fucking break the little thin ass. Like, I've never seen something so pathetic. And he's like, it's harder than I look. And then I heard him say on a stream that I beat Chicken Andy's ass, and he knows it. And then seeing that stream, I'm like, this is delusional. Like, Jesus Christ. This is sad. Like, I could be so fucked up in my life, like, just let myself go so far, and I'd still be able to swing a sledgehammer. Because it doesn't take anything to sledgehammer. Well, I mean, it does, but it does take a lot to swing a sledgehammer. But not really, because like you said, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the momentum of the sledgehammer that actually does all the work. You fucking swing it up over, slide it down, and it does all the work for you. That's what they're made for. That's what they were made for in the first place. If they weren't, the handle would just be one arm, and you just do that. But even then, it's still doing the work. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, honestly. I see that stream. I just remember laughing my ass off when Danger, or whatever the fuck his name is, just one arm ripped it off the wall. And he's like, I did most of the work. That's bullshit. I'm like, no. You're crazy. You couldn't even... If I would have swung that sledgehammer, I would have broke the fucking handle off before anything, because it would have went straight through the door. The door on a cabinet's like this fucking thin, dude. I was just like, I felt bad almost. Like, it was that pathetic. Yeah, Sniper, I don't know who that is. I know there's the one dude that was always with Tone. He's like, hold up, $10 TTS, and I was fucking fat. And he's like, yeah, I did the, yeah, I think Glock, one of the first things is he wanted me to set up with one of the dudes that Tone was, stream with. I don't know. That was like one of the first things he texted me, but, it's just, I seeing that stream, I felt bad, like, I'm not in the best position in my life. Like, after I got shot, I stopped working out every day, and I kind of got into, like, addiction a little bit, but I could still swing a sledgehammer, bro. Like, I could still swing a fucking sledgehammer, like, unless you're, like, dying of, like, cancer, you should be able to swing a sledgehammer. Like you said, Dirty Tampon, you get it. Like, the sledgehammer... A sledgehammer is made so you don't have to kill yourself swinging it. You swing it and it does the job for you. It's the momentum of a fucking 8 pounds in the air. So you don't even... the only part that actually wears you out is swinging it up over your head. That part. That's all... That's like, I mean, you still... I mean, it's a sledgehammer. I mean, so you're going to get a nice workout, but... It's a lot harder to fucking swing a mole, a split wood, than say you get a wedge. But it's going to take more swings. I mean, it's like, I don't know. When I was a little kid, it was easier for me just to get a wedge and have an 8-pound sledgehammer and swing the sledgehammer. And I used to do that as a kid. Oh, yeah, you have to be able to grip it, but it's, I mean... Oh, sorry. But no, yeah, like... You have a sledgehammer in your hand, right? You have it like this. You swing it. Boom. Bring it down to your other hand. Bring it down, and it does all the work for you, you know what I mean? But yeah, you have to be able to hold on to it, but it's not that bad. I mean, you hold it like this, you have it on the head of the sledgehammer, you swing it up over your head, you let go, well, you don't let go, you slide your hand down, and boom. When I was a little kid, I actually, like, my dad would go to work, and I would have to split wood by myself and carry the wood in. So I would have to I would have a wedge. It's like this. It's small. ding, 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 you get it in, and you would have to do that, and about 10 times it would split the log. But see, the thing is, if there's a branch that was a part of the log, right? They call that a knot. And if you have just a normal wedge, a normal anything like a normal axe, it's so hard to split it. It's gonna be so fucking hard to split the log. But a wedge, no matter what, it's gonna split the log where you want it to split it. But that's just how I grew up. I grew up splitting wood, cutting wood. But seeing that, dude, I was like, oh my god. It was sad, but yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I'm at least I didn't know you even knew shit like that, Dirty Tampon. Honestly, I'm actually surprised you know about that, which is cool though. I'm glad you do, man. But yeah, I'm glad you know, man. I really am. That's a nice skill to have, to be able to swing a sledgehammer. Because you could if you could swing a sledgehammer, or at least know how to swing a sledgehammer, you could do construction. You could fucking you could break up concrete. Rip Cheeto. What did Cheeto do? What happened to Cheeto? What do you mean rip Cheeto? No, not happened to Cheeto, bro. Don't say that, bro. Nah, bro, don't say that. What the fuck happened to Cheeto, dude? Nah, bro, he seemed like a cool kid. Don't say something happened to Cheeto, bro. Don't fuck with me, bro. He's not even my friend, bro. But I know a lot. Bro, don't say that, bro. Oh, bro, you made me think he got killed or something. You're like Rip Cheeto. I'm like, oh shit, bro. No, he's not one of my friends. But I feel like if I met Cheeto, I feel like I'd be cool with him. But nah, most of my friends have died from suicide and shot from gang stuff. But I look crazy as fuck right now with my hair like this, but it's okay. But yeah, the first girl I actually fell in love with, her girlfriend killed herself, put her car on the train tracks, and let herself get run over by the train in her car. And the girl I first fell in love with, after her girlfriend did that, a few months later, she hung herself. And my best friend, one of my closest friends, he hung himself. And one of my closest friends I ever had actually died of Xanax. He basically killed himself, but I don't think it was on purpose. But a little kid that used to look up to me, I'd ride wheelies in the hood, he got shot by another kid that also looked up to me, and growing up in the hood, fighting and being a part of, the culture and shit like that. And he shot him, and yeah, he turned himself in though. And I've had people I looked up to die, lots of them. Just a crazy world. That's what they said, John? Yeah. Hey, what did he get arrested for, though, John? No, the culture in the hood, bro, it's like this, dude. It's either do drugs, sell drugs, and you always have a gun, bro. I always have a gun. Always. And it is, bro. It's what it is. Sell drugs and just be violent. Not violent, just don't let anybody ever fuck with you. And it's what it is, bro. It's not even funny, Dirty Tampon. It's dead ass, bro. It's the environment. Once you're in that environment, bro, it's different, dude. At any, I've had guns pulled and I've had guns put to my fucking head, dude. But I knew, okay, so I was just walking, I was going to my buddy's house. I see this Mercedes go past, SUV, a newer one. They see me, and I had my fucking 380 in my pocket. Yeah, of course. I have my 380 in my pocket. Ruger 38 and I was just walking, and I had the tension pulled out of the trigger, but they pulled in front of me, and then I remember them smoking a tire, went back, and they said, yo. And I knew if I ran, though, because how they backed up into me, bro, like, they backed up like that, I knew that there could have been someone in the back seat. There could have been 4 of them in the back seat with more than just pistols. So me with just my little 380, there was nothing I could do. So I put my hands up like this, and I said, yo, what's going on? They're like, where are you from? What's going on? Like, interrogate me. I'm like, yo, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm from here. I lived here my whole life. I'm going to my boy's house. I'm drunk right now. I'm just chilling. And my cousin, though, before I left his house, I was still at Maddie. Well, she just broke on me the day before. She's like, my cousin's like, please don't leave. He's crying. Like, please, I have a bad feeling. And he's like, the dude's like, oh, I'm like, I'm getting wasted. And he's like, all right. And then he was like, broke the ice. He was like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, we talked for probably 5 minutes. And he's like, well, yeah, be safe, little man. I'm like, always. And I'm like, I always got that thing on me. And he's like, oh, shit. And then the other dude in the driver's seat kind of had a look. But the dude in the passenger seat, he's like, hold up, what is he? And I fucking took the clip out. Had it, but I had one in the chamber with my hand on the trigger. I wasn't fucking around, and I put it in. I would have pulled the trigger on him. Like, I wasn't fucking around. And he's like, twinsies, and he had the identical gun. I was smiling, I was laughing, I was like, oh shit. And then they drove off, man. But the dude that was in the driver's seat had a gun to my chest the whole entire time, and I didn't realize until then. Because when I looked up over the car, I seen him, and he pulled it up like this, and I was like, fuck, man. Like, that's just the life I've lived, man. Around where I live, like I've been shot, man. Like, it's just not fun. Like, when I say culture, like, it is a culture, man. Like, not necessarily a culture, but it is, like, it's a, I don't know, maybe culture's not the word, but I'm not gonna get into that. Like, I told the cops, right? That, yeah, I had a gun exploded, and they didn't believe that. Which, not true, but that's just what I said to them, and that's what I will stand by, right? They dumped my trash can upside down. They fucking combed my whole house for guns. They searched in the rafters. They looked everywhere, but they didn't find my gun. They didn't find anything. They searched everywhere. They didn't find anything, but thank God. And I remember they just asked me, the cops asked me 1,000 times as I was sitting there dying in the trauma room, tell us what really happened, and I'm like, that's what really happened. And none of my friends believed me. Someone did shoot me, I'll say this. They wouldn't be here, but this is the truth. Yeah, I know. It does. I know what you mean, Dirty Tampon. But I don't know what other way to word it. Because the environment, I guess, I don't know what other way to word it, man. I don't. The environment. Yeah, culture, I guess it does sound funny. I guess. But, yeah, I guess the environment that I've lived in from a young age, man. It's just what it is. Like, stay strapped or get clapped. Like, keep it strapped, still get clapped, honestly. I mean, I've been shot. Like, when you're dying, bro, number one question I've always got asked is, does it hurt? And I'll tell you, just think of it this way. When you're certain you're gonna die, and it's all over, and you're bleeding to death, think about it. You think you're gonna be worried about pain, you're not. That's the last thing on your mind. You're worried about it. It's like this, like, you're not thinking about that. You're just thinking about surviving. Like, you don't think you're gonna survive, so pain is like non-existent. Like, and you fucking have your neck squirting blood out like this, and your fucking hands doing the same thing. Your femoral arteries, 2 femoral arteries are fucking severed long ways. Yeah. Last thing on your mind is pain. I know you didn't ask that, but I'm just saying that's the number 1 question I usually get asked is, does it hurt? Yeah, I'm not gonna die, dude. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die, dude. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I've been in situations where I'm shaking right now. I can't talk about so much, guys. Like, there's things, guys, like, I want to talk about, man. Like, things I've been through or had to be through because of other people. Like, I'm holding my phone. I'm starting to shake, guys. Hold on. I gotta calm down. I gotta grab my phone in my other hand because I'm shaking. Hold on. But, it's alright, bro. Like, I'll be alright, bro. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna get killed. But, I've been close. Been real fucking close, man. But promise me you wouldn't neck. What the hell does that mean? But, no, bro. I'm not gonna die, bro. At least I don't think so. I can't promise I won't die, but anything can happen. Especially around here. Anything can happen. I worry about my brother more than I worry about myself. He just turned 18 and he's been out of strap. Like, that's how crazy my brother. No, I'm not gonna hang myself. Fuck no. I ended up getting killed before I would kill myself. I would die accidentally before anything, but no, my brother's fucking was 16, 17, and I didn't even realize, like, I had a strap at his age, and he has a strap. Like, he has a 38 special. Like, it's just no joke. It ain't no joke, man. It's fucked up. And, like, we're the only 2 white kids in my whole neighborhood. The only white kids. Like, this is a gang neighborhood. Always has been. Which I shouldn't have said that on stream, but they make it well known anyway, so it doesn't matter. On their streams and, I mean, on their social media. But, yeah. It's all gangs, man. Where I live. Well, one. And I'm like, always grew up with them and my entire life fought with them. Well, us fighting and not us at a young age before on any of, like, they became a part of that. And yeah. And it's no, but yeah, dying's not fun, man. Getting shot's not fun. It's not. Like, when they talk about a bell, right? It's not really a bell. You don't really hear a bell, but I can see where they get that from. It's more like you just don't hear something, but something is, like, calling you, like, almost like it's not, but it's so hard to explain because, at least for me, alright, they talk about the gate, right? You go to the gate and you're judged for everything. I remember I was in and out of conscious. I couldn't even hold my head up, like I was limp. And I remember everything bad, everything I've ever done in my life came upon me like that. And I remember tearing up and I was just told my brother, I'm sorry for everything I've ever done, and just know I've always loved you and I'm sorry. And if I don't come home, just know I've always loved you. And I thought those were going to be my last words, honestly. I thought it was all over. Like, I didn't think I was going to live. I really didn't. I remember they fucking being on the trauma table. Like, the trauma table has drains. Like, the one I was on at least had, like, drains on it. Like, It's some it's surreal, man. It's like, well, at least after, life doesn't kind of feel real anymore. I know it's real, but it just feels like, how can I word it? It's like, I'm always questioning, is this real? Like, did I really die that night? Am I really here? Is this just like an endless loop and I'm in hell? Like, I don't know, man. I live in the hood, man. Like I said, you could stay strapped and still get clapped, bro. You could pop off rounds, still get a straight bullet to you, man, and get hit. I'm like, hey, but I'm alive. It's all that counts. That's what they say, which kind of feels cliche to me at this point. Like, oh, well, you're still alive. But yeah, I'm still alive, but that feeling, like, looking down at your hand, seeing every fucking bone, seeing the bones in your fingers, seeing flesh peeled past your fingers, man. Like this, the W and the I on my hand right here, it was completely peeled past. You couldn't see the D or E because it was just peeled, like the flesh was peeled past it. You could see the bones. You could see every bone in my hand. My femoral artery, main artery, and the other two veins were all severed long ways. Which, if you know anything about what people do suicide, that's what they do. But when it's blown out like that, and you have your fucking jugular severed as well, you're bleeding to death instantly. Like, I remember instantly, like, I was dying, man. Like, I was dying. Like, I just was like, this is, like, soon as I felt the air hit my neck, I was like, instantly, like, I'm dead. Like, it's all over, man. I'm fucked. Like, I'm fucking done. Like, it's all over, man. Yeah, bro, that's what I've been planning on doing. Like, I've been thinking about it, bro. The only thing I won't sell is my ARM 250. I'll save that. But my YSD 450 quad, I can get probably 2,500 to 3K, $3,000. I can sell my street bike, probably get. It's an old ass one, and yeah, I don't have the title. I could probably get $500 to $800 for it. I could probably get the title and then get 1,500 for it, but I don't have time to do all that. So I can get probably close to 3,500, or if that, if I had to do it as fast as possible, I could at least get $2,000 right now. If it was tonight, I could probably get $2,000. But John, you know, it's hard, bro. That's what I've been planning on doing. I'm trying to do it, bro. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. But the main thing is I'm worried about my little brother. Like, my brother, I mean, yeah, he's got a pistol. Like, he's got a 38 special, but he is okay because of me. Me being here is why he's alright. Me fighting as a kid, like, to get a reputation and being that way, like, is how my brother's okay. Like, and why he doesn't have problems is because I put myself through that and put myself in danger. And yeah, dude, like, I'm scared about that. I worry about that. Like, I'll leave and something happening. It's fucking scary, man. Like, I'm not scared of things happening to me. I don't care about that. I've been through that. Damn, you guys got me tearing up. Fuck. I got myself tearing up. But nah, I don't worry about myself. I'm not. I need to get the fuck out of here. I know that. I do, man. I really, really do. But I'm worried about my brother. But I can't worry about him forever. He's just turned 18. I mean, he's technically a grown man, but I'm worried once I leave, people will think, yeah, I won't be here. It'll be different, you know, for him. Like, I've always been a main factor of why he hasn't had to deal with anything or got in fights or had to deal with anything is because I went through that. So he wouldn't. See, if I made money on streaming, dude, like, that'd be better than what I got going on. It'd be a better life, even struggling. Like, I've always struggled my entire life, dude, like. So, if I made money actually doing that, dude, it'd be better than anything I ever had going on. Well, money-wise, no. Money-wise, no. 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 I've had more than $10,000, like, at a time, like. But this shit's not worth it, man. Man, you guys got me fucking saying too much, but yeah, no. If I made money actually doing that shit, man, I would be alright. Like, I survived off ramen noodles, bro, like, my entire life, and rice, like, I'd be alright, man. I'd be alright. If I actually made money streaming, I'd be good, man. Like, I can survive off of $200 a month, bro. Maybe not quite that. Maybe, like, yeah, $200 a month, $300 a month. I can survive on that, man. And be alright. Like, as long as I have cigs, some beers, place to stay, and some ramen noodles, bro, I'm alright, man. But I know a place is obviously a lot more than that, John. But if I had, like, a way, man, I'd be alright, man. Yeah, living in the hood, it has its times that it's good, but it also has a lot of downs. It has its ups, but I've just lived here my entire life, man. That's what it is. So they seem like ups, but it's poverty, you know? So I've always lived in poverty, man. I've always lived poor. Exactly, John, exactly. I can't get food stamps. I actually have food stamps. I get food stamps. They all go onto one card. So me, my brother, and all of us have it all go on one card. So I can get my food stamps onto my own card. And then I get like $300, $400. So yeah, I have more. I could, if I have food money, it'd be alright, man. If I had an opportunity, like an opportunity where like all I need to do is get my ID, bro. Say I have an ID, and then like say the RV shit, like Chicken had the RV, which Chicken said that I definitely, like, I'm pretty positive I can get on the RV. If Chicken had the RV going, I have my food stamps, and I made at least enough money to get alcohol and all that, and support my like habits, and my cigarette habits, and all my habits, I'd be good, bro. Like, I would have nothing to worry about. Man, it would be a lot better life than what I'm dealing with right now, man. Like, I'm not saying I definitely don't have the worst life. Don't like, I don't have the worst life. Yeah, my dad was abusive to me, beat the fuck out of me as a little kid. Like, I grew up fighting, like, in that environment. I mean, yeah, I know, it does sound really fucking horrible, but it could always be worse, they say, right? But it can always be better. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I could definitely do that, man. Like, yeah, I texted him, and I don't know if he's drunk or what was going on, but he was like, I was like, yeah, man, what's up with all the RV stuff, this and that? And he's like, I don't know what the hell was going on, but he's like, yeah, man, because I showed him a video of me doing burnouts in the house and shit like that. Yeah, dude, no, I have my birth certificate, my original. He's not gonna answer me, bro. I'm not just gonna call him, bro. I'm not like that. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit. All right. I'll think about it. After my beer, maybe I'll think about calling him. But I don't just want to call him off rip like that. Like, cause I don't want to be weird. You know what I mean? Like, he was nice enough to text me like back and be really really cool to me. Like, I don't want to just text him and like call him and like on the stream as well. Well, I'd say everything on the stream about myself. I don't really care what people know about me. Because, like, say someone wants to, like, this is another thing, like, with the panel shit, people want to talk shit, like, this is a big thing. I don't have any secrets, so there's nothing to talk shit about, like, that I've already haven't talked shit about on myself about, so I've learned that a long time ago, as a young kid. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. All I have to do is just get $40. Exactly, bro, exactly. He told me to, he was like, yeah, bro, I can't wait to see the shit you make. Yeah, I can't wait till you're a content creator. Which I guess I technically am, but I already am, which I don't think he knew that I don't know. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait to see the shit you come up with, this, da-da-da. And I think he was drunk, and he's like, fly out. I think he was drinking, though. But then he hasn't answered me back, so. But he's been nice to me. Anytime I text him, he texts me back. I'm pretty positive, but it's like it's a fake account. That'd be fucked. Yeah, I doubt, well, no, Chicken Andy's not even that known, like, in the world, so I doubt a fake account's gonna have that many followers. You know what I mean? Yeah, 3,000 followers. Yeah, Twitch TV, Chicken Andy. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it goes straight to his Twitch. You got 2,000 followers on Twitch, right? Last live 8 days ago. That's his Twitch, right? Imagine it wasn't, bro. I'd be pissed. Damn, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't, but living like the life I live, like especially in the hood, fighting, getting shot. Yeah, you can get on my bar. I almost permanently banned you accidentally. Oh my god. You should be unmodded now. Okay, I'll show you guys the messages then. Cause this is his. Then that's his Insta, right? Bro, I unmodded you. Look, alright, it says, I click on it, it says, man, fuck this. Delete message, 2-minute ban, Dirty Tampon, permanently ban, make Dirty Tampon a moderator. So it says you're not modded, dude. Why does it matter either way, dude? But yeah, I want his, said, yo, bro, can't wait to kick it. Hope you become a content creator soon. Homie, wish you the best of luck. Swear, fly out. I showed him, who shows up with wrench? Him? Yeah, I see that. But I unmodded him, so no, his has always had the wrench on it. Here, I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm all right. Make Dirty Tampon a moderator. All right, he's a moderator. Go on Dirty Tampon. It just says make a moderator. It's I don't have the option of unmodding you, dude. It says just delete message. I could. Yeah, I think so too. Because usually if I click on it, it should unmod him. Yeah, no, I'm not into that stuff, guy. Why you being mean all of a sudden, buddy? Oh, hell no. You mean a bigger chick, Malice? No. And they call me. I don't know, dude. I'm just stupid. But yeah, he said. I showed him this video. Hold on YouTube. I mean. Oh, my dumbass drunk dad. He's so annoying. Alright, guys. Yeah, well, that's cool. I'm not. Literally had this bitch almost on fire, this fucking house. But, I look really good right here, though. Yeah, I had some light going, but yeah. With my army jacket on? Dirt bike in the house, man. Let's see. Dude, I can't believe that shit turned off. You'll see I can't even find my phone. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. But, yeah. There's zero visibility in this bitch and I'm gonna die. There's some fire going on. That's not my house, by the way, obviously. We'll be back. That's this phone I'm streaming on. But yeah, nonetheless, okay, so I sent that to Chicken. And he responded, that was the first thing he said, sick cunt, laughed my ass off, great video. I said, thanks, man, I try to get the RV going, man, because I'm shit at smell, so it sounded different. I said, thanks, man, I try, so get the RV going, man. He said, yo, bro, can't wait to kick it, hope you become a content creator soon, homie, wish you the best of luck, fly out. He's cool, he's nice to me. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not gonna show you guys everything we talk about, but he hasn't talked to me about much after that. He hasn't texted me back yet, but it's only been a day. He usually doesn't. I usually don't answer back for 3 days, 4 days at a time. So I mean, I do the same shit, not answering people back. So I won't answer back for weeks at a time. So, but I always answer back. So, Chicken's pretty cool to me, which I'm surprised about, honestly. I did not think he would text me back like. At all, honestly. Just being honest, but hey, it's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. People are nice to me. People are nice to me. Very few people. It's always no. It's usually 50-50. Like either people don't fuck with me at all, or they fuck with me like to the fullest. Like they really fuck with me. They think I'm cool as shit. There's usually not a middle ground. There are some, but most of them it's either they fuck with me to the fullest or they hate me. And it's been like that since I was a little kid, so. But, it's okay. The phone, no, that's the phone I'm on right now. It probably is full of gunk. Nah. Yeah, my lungs are more full of gunk than a good phone is, man. I was breathing that fucking shit in. I couldn't even breathe. I could breathe, but I was like out of breath trying to fucking breathe, just breathing in tire smoke. Fucking burnt rubber. Almost caught the house on fire. A lot of fun though. Crazy. Yeah, well, so what's up with the chicken buy stuff, guys? I don't know. John. You said chicken is buy. I heard about that. Is that like true or is that like just rumors? Because he said it was on his stream. This is what he said on stream that true. Yeah, he said that on stream that he never did anything with Jacob and nothing like that. The only thing that ever happened was Andy Dick manipulated him. I don't know if that's true or not, because oh jeez, is that facts? If Chicken gave me an opportunity, I don't think I would not come out for just clout. Like, that'd be stupid. I would, yeah, but me just if I get out of here and I start doing our own shit, like, I already will know I'll get a following. You also had a blowjob, Jacob. Yeah, I heard that, like, people say that he actually did stuff, like, more than that with Jacob, which I don't, like, have no problem with people doing stuff like that. It's just, I wouldn't expect that, you know what I mean? Because I would never, like, don't swing that way, but, I don't know, like, I think, yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that, like, but Gucci said it's not true. I talked to Gucci's personally, like, for, like, an hour straight, 2 hours, and I'm pretty sure she said that she doesn't even know and that she doesn't think that's true. Or, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what she said, because I talked to Gucci's for like an hour straight the one day, just me and her talking on a panel by ourselves, just me and her. And the whole time Gucci's was on there, I was the only one on the podcast that knows how to actually run a podcast for some reason. And yeah, I asked most of the questions and knew how to ask. Oh my god, I look pretty good, but but yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if there was a clone of myself, because I look damn good, and maybe, no, even then, I don't know, man, I don't know, but, yeah, I don't know, man, but, yeah, I guess you never know, man, right? Smarted up, yeah, I really don't watch too many of the streams. I watch them clips. I actually, the only streamer out of all of them I watch is actually, I do watch Chicken's stream sometimes. Like, I will actually, like, personally, like, be just chilling there, I'll see Chicken's stream popped up, and, I'll go on. But, Chicken actually, I'm not gonna lie, got me back into streaming. So, like, I used to stream on Periscope when I was younger, but there was a lot of pedophiles on there, and they would try to get me to do things when I was underage, so I stopped streaming for a long time. And then Chicken streams, I've seen his streams, and then I got back into it, and because I'm just into that gnarly, like, wide open, fuck it, like, shit, like, that's cool as fuck to me. And I got back into it, and yeah, and I started out, like, on Chicken's, what's it called, chat, and that's how I got my first fans, not fans, but, I got my first people on here, and then I got in fights with my parents, and then, I got on IP2, I kind of went viral on IP2, I guess, I did twice, and yeah. Yeah, I know, dude, like, yeah, that, I couldn't imagine, dude, like, that would be a lot of stress. He did a good job, yeah. Like, I know Chicken, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's 23, yeah, dude, that's fucking sick, like, yeah, he did a good job, and a lot of people even said that Jesse, not Jesse, is that his name? Jesse or whatever, the dude that's rich, he has support, she said that he didn't think that he was gonna make it out of Cali. Some shit like that. But then he went all the way, man. Yeah, Chicken, bro. Like, he seems cool, bro. Like, Casey. Wait, who's Casey? Oh, LA riots. I seen him go to the speeches and shit, and he be on both sides. He be talking shit on the one side, and then he start talking shit on the other side. I'm like, okay. But nah, Chicken seems cool, man. He's nice to me, man. Gucci's was nice to me. Most of them are cool with me, man. Which is crazy, which they don't really know me. Only one that has a problem with me is Blogger. And he's nobody, in my opinion. OG Geezer was an asshole to me at first. But he's actually cool. Last time I talked to him, he was really, really cool. He was cool with me. Like, really cool with me. So, yeah. I'm cool with pretty much all of them. Which is so crazy. Like, I went from nobody to knowing these guys somehow. Like, not knowing them, but like talking to them. Yeah, Casey. The boss, yeah. He said he didn't think it was good. The RV was going to make it out of LA. That's the fucking Breaking Bad RV, yes. And I'm pretty sure the motor in one of those is a 455 or 501 Cadillac motor, which is all GM. It's GM shit. But yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's crazy. And yeah, I'm surprised that they're all cool with me though. Like John, like it's just wild. I never talked to Casey. I talked to Mike. Mike's cool with me. Mike's really cool with me. He's like, listen here, you're young. Yeah, no, bro. Like, if someone donated to me, I'd put it right back into the channel. Like, I would do something, you know what I mean? I asked for donation, but I know I won't get any. Which, I don't worry about that stuff. I just enjoy talking to you guys. But nonetheless. Yeah, no, he was telling me to kill myself, and, yeah. And then, like, a week later, my dad was telling me to do the world a favor. My mom said she can't wait till I die, so. People just want me to die, I guess. That's okay. PayPal? I have a PayPal. I'm pretty sure. You don't have Cash App? I have PayPal. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have PayPal. I'm pretty sure I have a debit card. I gotta figure it out. I got you, John. If you're gonna keep staying tuned in, bro, I don't know when you get up or when you're free, dude, but yeah, dude, like, for me, I don't know, if you want to donate, what would you want to see, bro? Like, I can get alcohol and just get drunk and talk to you guys. I could, about enough money, I could, get mace myself, which I wouldn't really want to do that. Or we could just get some beers, drink and talk, do stuff like that. Try to get more people in here, and the more people I have, and like all the money I'd get would all go into my streams, all of it. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Like, that's what I want to do with my my streams. Like, I want to just keep making my streams better. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, any money I get ever from streaming, I want to put back into the channel, and go from there. Like, for real, like, even if it's drinking. Oh yeah, I know, that's cool, John. Yeah, that's fine, dude, that's fine. I appreciate you being here either way. I appreciate it either way. Like, there's 4 people here right now, and I don't know the other 2 people that are here, but that's okay. That's fine. We're having a good time. I just enjoy having company, honestly. I don't have anybody in my life that you guys can see, obviously. I don't have anybody to talk to, so I really appreciate it, man. And yeah, and the fact that you said that you're even willing to donate, like, that's awesome, dude. Like, you couldn't imagine how much I appreciate it. And you just being here, dude, I appreciate it. Like, genuinely, like, I have nobody, so you guys are really The only people I have, so. Alright, Jerry Tampon. I'm gonna stream until I'm done with this beer, and I'll probably stream for a little bit longer. Chimp. Alright, bro. John, thank you. But yeah, I'll probably, if you donate it, I'd probably just use it or put it towards getting beer or some Nick. That's all I usually do. I don't really get into drugs all like that. Well, I have an addiction, but like, nah, bro. I only drink, really. That's all I do. And smoke cigs. But yeah, I have a PayPal. I just gotta look it up. I forget what it is and all that. But I have a debit card linked to it. Chimping? You mean simping? I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah, I think I have an idea what you're getting at. But no, out his concert. I don't know what that is. But who's the 4 people, whoever the 4 people are that are here and not chatting? I appreciate you guys. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, I don't have any of my stuff anything like where you can't where I have it is like if it was for me, like, dude, like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, like, I really don't care. But yeah, YouTube's new rules, or yeah, it's probably YouTube's new rules. Ow, peace, bro. But yeah, YouTube's new rules are wild. But yeah, dude. Sneaker chop? What's sneaker chop? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no idea what sneaker chop is, man. But yeah, dude. I really just like, honestly, I'm trying to grow my channel. Like, I have like once I get an ID, I'll not be here where I'm at now, most likely. And I don't want to grab it. I don't want to go to the link and then it like kick me out. Think he might quit. No, quit what? Who's that? Who's Sneaker Chop? The Sneaker Chop. The Sneaker Chop. I hate my life. No, I don't. So not that bad. I mean, see, I took that cigarette out and I already would have hit it again. 1P2. What the fuck is 1P2? Yeah, but I don't mind. Yeah, you guys can say what the hell you want to me. I don't really. People tell me to kill myself and shit like that. I really don't. I really don't matter. Oh, IP2, go out. I know what you mean. I'm just, I've been posted on IP2, kind of went viral on IP2, in a way, twice, but I don't know how to actually get myself posted on there. Like, posted on there. So, and I know you have to be, like, allowed to be, on the front page as a streamer. Like, you have to be, like, allowed on there. I was on there for a little bit, and I always end up getting off, but kicked off, I guess, or whatever. I don't know how it works. Glock always posted me on there and got me allowed to be on there. I got a lot more. Like, that's where I most of my videos. Anytime I was ever posted on. Oh, Chicken was booted. Yeah, I was on there twice, and I was yeah. But I used to get, like, usually average a video, anytime I was ever on IP2, posted on IP2, I would get 200 to 450 views a video. I'd probably get, no, but even without IP2, mutual even, yeah. Usually, every video I get, oh, not every video, but even not being on IP2, I'll get like 100 views, 150. It just depends. I got like almost 200 on a short before, like just a random goofy short of me explaining how my wood burner worked in my house. Me fighting with Vlogger, I think probably got, I don't know, I think it got 150 views. That stream, like, that was it, like the whole entire stream, like it never gained anything. Me fighting with my dad, that stream I got like 450, and I had almost 100 once, which is pretty crazy for me. And I was actually on IP2 then, but I never, I've never made money from streaming, so, but I really don't care about it. I mean, everybody does care about money, but I just have fun talking to you guys, honestly. Like, John, I have fun talking to you. Like I said, I have nobody else, like, ever to talk to, so I just have fun talking, honestly. But yeah, when I get up, John, I don't know when you get up, but I will, get my PayPal, and I got you, bro. If you want to send me money, you can. I'll link my, not link it, but I'll have it in the description. I just gotta, dig it out, because I don't really use it, because I don't have money, obviously, but I'll figure it out, I got you. But yeah, next time I stream, you'll be on, right? Yeah, most likely I'll just get a few beers with it, or Nick, whatever I can get. It just depends. No matter what it is, it doesn't matter, man. I appreciate anything, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I have a good time hanging out with you, man. You're a good dude, John. You're a good dude, John. You really are. Oh, I sounded drunk as fuck there. You heard that slur? I'm really not, though. I usually have a beer like every 2 hours. I don't like being sloppy drunk. I just like being drunk where, I mean, not drunk, I mean, buzzed enough where, like, I'm alright, you know, like, I'm open up a little bit. Not too much. But, yeah, man, John, I really, really appreciate it, man. You're probably one of the coolest dudes on my stream. In my chat, honestly. Like, usually, people come and they voice their opinion, of course, which I don't mind that, and you do as well, but you're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Give yourself a pat on the back, man. Appreciate everything, man. Yeah, but I'm honestly surprised Chicken fucks with me. Like, no, you know what I mean. Like, don't take that out of context. Chicken's cool to me, man. It's pretty cool though. Because I can't wait for you to become a content creator, which I've been streaming for a while now, but I'm pretty unknown. They call me One Viewer Andy. No, one asshole called me that, but that dude though, I don't know. I think his name was No Name. Like, that was his name on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. He was really, really mean, man. He was brutal to me. Did nothing to the guy. I don't know what War Dog. I know one of them started this shit to tell me to kill myself. Blogger's buddy. He's got a little bit bigger. I don't know. But yeah, they pissed me off. Oh yeah, no, bro. Fuck that. Like, for me, I'll never hide anybody or anything like that. It's just no point. I blocked one. I permanently banned one person, which was stupid. I shouldn't have banned them, and I can't unban them now, which really sucks. Like, even when I go on Google to unban them, I can't unban them. I tried to, which I'll never ban anybody ever again. Like, I don't fuck with that. Which, like I said, I've had hundreds of people on my streams before saying the most atrocious shit, like, but I don't really worry about that kind of stuff, because, yeah. Yeah, I have nothing to watch, yeah. No, I mean, I'm just chatting with you, looking at myself, like, in a mirror, but I look kind of good, so, I mean, I kind of look like shit right now, but I don't mind looking at myself, because I'm kind of a narcissist. No, I'm joking. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Like, they be saying some crazy shit, man. Nah, see, I don't mind what chat says. Like, chat will tell me to kill myself. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's when, like, I was on Pebs' panel, right? And she's allowing people to say shit like that, like blogger, and I don't know if it's Word Dog or I don't think it was Word Dog. I forget his name. But I know he was a streamer because he had a actually decent setup, like a decent mic setup. And he's like, just kill yourself. This and that, like, and I did absolutely nothing. Like, I just was like, my dad just was telling me that I was a piece of shit and that I should die. And then I like almost started tearing up, and they're like, yeah, just kill yourself. Blogger and the dude. I'm like, and Pebs just sat there and allowed it to happen, like it was cool. Like that pissed me off. Like, I'm still kind of pissed off about that. Like you don't, like, why? Like, bro, like, fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, and then telling me I'm not a real man. Pebs saying that shit, like, for real, motherfucker, like. Oh yeah, and it's telling me I'm not a real man. Then she don't know what a real man is. I'm not gonna talk like that much shit. I could say some shit if I want to do that. I mean, Blogger was caught fucking beating off on stream, and the girl that he's beating off to on stream texted me too and told me all about it. So, but hey, I don't really care about none of them. But my whole point about that is like the tough skin shit. But yeah, like, I don't care about chat saying shit. Like, but when people that are supposed to be streamers or like in that world are acting like chat, I mean, there's something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Like that's weird as fuck. I don't care if you're drunk or not. Like, I wouldn't go and tell someone that's like 10 years younger than me that looks like they're 16 to go off themselves when they're depressed about tearing up and shit, crying. Like, you know what you should do? Just fucking kill yourself. Like, yeah, and then I do it like, oh, he was just depressed and I was joking. Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, no, I don't fuck. Like, I used to go on their panels. Glock even said that I was just giving them free content. Because I would get on the panel, right? And I would pretty much run the podcast. Like, almost on not a professional level, but, you know what I mean? Like, I was Mike, you know Mike, the one that got his mouth, peed in his mouth and all that. He was cool as fuck to me. Geezer kind of was like, at first, he was like, who's this irrelevant asshole? I'll cut you like a fish. Fuck this. Who's this irrelevant piece of shit? And like, nah. But then the next time I was on a panel with him, he was cool as fuck to me. He's like, I'm like, so we cool now? Geezer, we friends now? And he's like, I don't know, Benny. I don't know. Alright, fine. We're friends now. Yeah. It's funny as fuck. Right. It's cool, man, but I don't know if it was War Dog or who it was, but it might have been him. But I forget exactly who it was. It might have been. He was a bigger dude, kinda. And blogger telling me to kill myself. Like, that's just weird as fuck. I don't know if it was really War Dog, but yeah. Oh yeah, of course, bro. Of course, I know that. And even when they were my age, I guaranteed they didn't look like how I look. Like most people usually think I'm 15, 16. But I worked out, like, when in my younger age, like, when I was 15, 16, well, younger than that, 14, 13 up, I worked out until I was 18, I got shot. That's when I need to start working out again, but once I had that happen, I stopped working out, but I still rode my dirt bike every day, which, you could look this up, this is a fucking scientific fact. Riding dirt bikes, motocross, is the most physical sport there is in the world. And I did that. I still do that, not like every day, but I did it every day until just like last year, the year before. So, you know, I've always been like physically fit, but yeah. So I look the way I do, but I look young. Like, I do look younger than I am. But they definitely wish they were my age again. I guarantee it. But you can't turn the clock back. I wish I was younger. Not I don't know. I like my age. I'm alright where I'm at. But time flies, man. Time fucking flies. Like, I remember it feels like I was 16 just a year ago, but, you know, I'm fucking 21 now, so time flies, man. Time flies. But, yeah. I guaranteed you're 100% right, John. I guarantee they wish they were my age again. I guarantee it. And then they're pissed off, and then, like, oh, I'm going through things. Oh, like, live in an abusive home. My dad's abusive towards me. And, like, I did nothing. I opened the door, and I'm on stream. I was fucked up. I was high. I was doing perks. Whatever. That's my business. I said it, yeah, but still, like, who are they to judge me? You know what I mean? And then my dad started just talking the most ferocious shit, like, and it made me start almost tearing up, like, and they're like, you know what? Grown ass dude, like 30-year-old some dude telling 20-year-old, you know what? You should just shoot yourself, kill yourself. Which I have guns. I could blow my fucking brains out at any second. Like, I could go right now, grab a gun, and blow my fucking head off. I'm not going to, but, you know, sometimes I do feel that way, but, like, I would never go when someone's emotionally upset about, like, actually tearing up and tell them to kill themselves. Like, that, like, and you're supposed to be, like, doing podcasts. You're supposed to be somewhat professional. Like, that's weird as fuck. Nah, I feel like I would definitely fuck some bitches. If I was on the RV and we're going around, I would definitely get girls. Like, I never had problems getting girls, right? It's the work that goes into it. Like, I had one girl that I really, really liked. And it wasn't that I liked her. I did not like her. Like, I was not attracted to her. But she pursued me with, like, just so much. And eventually I just was like, fuck it, I'll see what she's about. You know what I mean? And then it was the most I ever felt loved by anybody ever. Like, I've never had someone, like, I've never had that feeling of, like, wow, like, they really, really, like me, love me, like, they really, really are, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've never, ever had that before. Like, I've been in relationships, many, but when someone is there, like, up against you, like, they really are into you, like, they're, like, into you, not pushing away from you, like, they're into you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I never, like, I've lost my virginity at 15. You know, I've fucked girls, like, no, I only have, like, I don't know, I've been drunk, so I supposedly have 2, 3, but what I know of, I have 1. There's so much, like, I have a crack in my frontal lobe right here, and another crack right here from crashing my dirt bike, so I forget things, like, I have, like, I'll forget days and shit, but, it's ridiculous, but yeah. I've got my problems, man, but yeah, I'm just gonna stick to what I do, man. You already know. No, I do pills, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, but I mean, I still look fucking 15, 16. That's because, I mean, yeah, like, you can do drugs, but when you do it hardcore every day, like, and just do it like that's your only thing in life, yeah, that's when you could see people go downhill. But I'm lucky. It's also genetics for me, like, I guess. Well, my dad always looked younger, like, by like 10 years than he always did. Excuse me. But I birthed. But yeah. Yeah, because you can always die from fat, man. But yeah. But pills could be laced with it too nowadays. It's just wild. But yeah. That's, it sucks, dude. Pills suck, bro. Like, I have that problem, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna bullshit, dude, but I'm not sitting here nodding off all the fucking time on stream, which I have fucking passed out on stream. There are streams of me passed out for sure, but When you make that your life, man, when you make that your life, that's usually when you see people go downhill. Like, they don't have any other goals in life besides just getting fucked up. They don't want anything else besides that. That's when I usually see people, like, especially living in the hood my life. I've known people that just sit there and get fucked in, like, they have, holes in their arm. They're shooting up. You just drink beer and wine. Yeah, bro, you're good, bro. You're good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, never do it, bro. Like, never getting pills and none of that. Like, you pills enough, you'll get sick. Like, this shit's stupid, bro. Like, it sucks, dude. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's best just to stick to the beers, my guy. It's just dumb, bro. It's the easiest way to kill yourself, honestly. I think drugs for real, yeah. The easiest way to kill yourself. Easiest way. Drugs for sure. Guaranteed. Easiest way. That and blowing your brains out. That's the easiest way. Vape, yeah, well, I have a very bad nicotine addiction, but yeah. I don't know about the vape part, but alcohol, but yeah. E-juice, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Nobody knows what's in those things anymore. Because they come from fucking third world countries, you know what I mean? And China and shit, and nobody knows. Fucking, who knows? They fucking put fentanyl on that shit. Nah, I doubt it, but I guess, yeah. And the FDA's a bunch of bullshit. Which I figured you know that, John. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not Nick. It's just not normal e-juice Nick. You're talking about Salt Nick. Salt Nick is it's concentrated nicotine. It's concentrated e-juice. Salt Nick is the 55 mg. Like, if you had just normal e-juice, it's 55 mg. It is so horrid and disgusting. Like, it would burn so bad. But if you do Salt Nick, it tastes good. But it's 55 milligrams of fucking THC. Oh, I almost said THC. I mean, Nick. So, yeah, it's Salt Nick is what's in all the puffs and all the throwaway vapes. You don't do... I don't do ice. No, no, I'm not talking about, like, salt, dude. I'm not talking about bath salts. No. I'm Salt Nick. Salt Nick is what's in all the vapes that everybody buys nowadays. That started the craze. Because I was one of the first, like, I remember back... right when Jules came out, right? Jules was the first 6mg Nick is all I do. Yeah, see that's what I used to do was I used to make coils, right? I used to do braided line coils. I used to know how to check them. Like, I'm really into the wiring. I always had just a copper tubed one where you have the button on the bottom. And then you have the RDA on top, and you have to make the coils yourself with the wire. And, what the fuck? I had one a $200 RDA. And, I always had the 3 milligrams of THC, nicotine. And, I always, liked the VGs. PG is what has the harsher taste, but the PG mix is usually pretty good. But it's always better to have a more it always tastes better. The flavor is always way better with the VG. And that's what I always did. But a PG-VG mix with 3 milligrams is pretty good. It depends what the mix is. 50-50, But if you have, say, 60% VG mix with, 40, PG, it's pretty good. Exactly, yeah. 70%. 60 it's okay, you can get away with it, it's not bad. But yeah, see, you're into the same shit I was. But yeah, I used to actually do builds. Like, I used to make coils. I used to know how to do braided lines. You have your 6-wrap, 5-wrap. It depends on how much power you have. But yeah, 18650s. Biggest problem with, though, doing the 18650s, because you have your normal box mods, and some of them have just normal lithium batteries, not 18650s. But with an 18650, once it hits under 1 volt, a charger will pick it up. So you can get it so it's not dangerous and you'll blow your head off. well, no, you won't blow your head off, but you could burn yourself so badly and scar your face forever. So you get a 12-volt battery, like you put in a smoke detector, and you could get 2 wires and jump the 1860 that way. I would never do it any other way because it's just too dangerous. And but it always worked. That could even be dangerous. That could even be dangerous. Using a 12-volt battery for a smoke detector, you could still. But it doesn't have enough balls to blow one up. But yeah, that's the best way to jump 18650 because, like I said, once it goes under 1 volt, it won't pick up on a charger because they're all chargers have a safety because if it's under 1 volt. And how fast the 18650 charger charges it, it could actually melt and explode. So it's the same thing with like Milwaukee drill batteries. They all have 18650s in them. So when the battery stops working and it will say green and the charger won't pick it up, it's because one of the 18650s in the charger went below 1 volt. Or if one of the 18650s go bad in like a drill battery, the drill battery won't work at all because they're wired in a series. Yeah, me too. I always did just straight to lung, mouth to lung. No, I always did straight to lung, like always. But what I did though is I used to build RDAs. Like loved doing RDAs. Like I used to do the ohms. I was really into that stuff, John. I was insane. Like I had over 20 RDAs. But I never really used most of them. I had not a hens. Oh, what the fuck was it called? I think it started with an H. I'm not sure. It was probably it was like a fucking $250 RDA. It was so badass. I loved it. But I had what's it called? I did you get the drill and you braid the line. No. RDA is when you build you build it yourself. You build the coil itself. So, you have your RDAs, which are the ones you buying coils are easier. Yeah. But when you buy the coil, to buy a coil for it, you still have to. It's technically an RDA. So like, an RDA is when you have the 3 posts. Well, you can have 4 posts. So you have negative, positive. Positive, negative. Positive. No. Fuck am I saying? No. The positive is usually right in the middle. So your positive is the middle post. And you have your negative. And then you have your negative on the other side. But some are 4 posts, you have your 3 posts. But yeah, you can just buy the coils, put them in. But I used to build them because you have to have the ohms on point. And you have to set the coil so you get it to full temperature. You let it cool down, you set it, and then you pull your cotton through. But, yeah, I was really into that shit, man. Oh, okay, so you could actually even use cotton balls. I was poor, I was broke, so, yeah. So, what you do is, you separate it, so, like even when you have real cotton, normal cotton for actual E6, which it's actually all the same. There's actually no difference. Which well, there is, because there's rice cotton, and then there's normal cotton. So there's 2 different types, and rice cotton is the best for flavor. But honestly, for me, I never could tell the difference that much. I mean, you can, but yeah, nonetheless, you separate it, and you only want to twist the end. You don't want to twist it. You don't want to clump it together. So you only barely nip the end. You get it through. You have your tweezers. You start to pull it through, but you want to be easy as possible. You just move it. And you want to maybe grab the end just a tiny bit and do that. You never want to twist it. You never want to clump it together. And then you'll come through. And I was really crazy with the shit. I had the ohms, they're crazy. So you gave up on RDAs. Yeah, they're tricky, man. They're tricky to get right. Like, it takes a while, man. Trial and error. But Alright, so like the Juul pod no on the pod system. Yeah, so the Juul pod system, this shit came out, right? And then Salt Nick came out. Salt Nick was crazy, right? So I had my RDA. My RDA used to throw the fuck. You know how like people always have their coil and they hit it and it would go crazy. That's how crazy my RDAs are. Like I had this shit so I was so crazy with it. And then I had my RDA, and then I fucking got Salt Nick off my buddy, and I put the Salt Nick on the fucking RDA, man. I took a hit. I fucking passed out, bro. And then I would go to school, and I'd be like, yo, hit my vape, bro. They go, just straight along, they go. I would watch like 3 dudes, big fucking 6 foot, 6'3", fucking pass out to the ground, bro. I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, it was good times, good times. But I had a dude across my next door neighbor. He's like, oh, I hit your vape. I'm like, yeah, be careful though, bro. He's like, I know what I'm doing. Because you gotta think, bro, just hitting a little ass baby ass micro coil on a fucking Juul would have you lightheaded. So imagine an RTA that's spitting out fucking oh, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like you could see it fucking crack off as soon as you hit it, and you imagine hitting that straight to lung, bro. Holy shit! I watched motherfuckers pass out from that shit. But yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, no. Well, with the Salt Nick, like you wouldn't get nick overdose. You'd pass out, like almost like. But yeah, no. But if you keep trying to hit it, then yeah, you'd get sick. But like 3 hits, you would be fucking, your heart would be pumping, man. You'd be like, fucking, I like fucked myself up, kind of. But yeah, dude. Yeah, wild. Like, love this shit though. Like, I was wild, but yeah, I actually just I always had I always loved the higher VG, like 80% VG was my favorite always. Just the flavor, man. And I was always into it for the flavor at first, and then Salt Nick came out, I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of got to the Salt Nick from that. And my grandma actually threw all my RDs away. Like I had probably $2,000 worth of RDAs. She threw them all away. I had the you know what I mean, the copper tube. What you just have your single 18650 in, and she threw them all away. Which throwing metal away is just ridiculous, and throwing 18650s away is dangerous. But she didn't give a fuck. Yeah, no, my little sister had nah, the VG, no, it's the opposite, bro. PG is where the smoothest comes from. Smoothest come from the VG. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But no, the VG, yeah, you have your flavor from the PG, but the flavor's not good. Yeah, you're right. No, I know you're right, John. But it's still, but without the flavor, if you have more PG, the flavor is not going to be good. It's going to taste like shit. Unless you have a high, like the higher the VG, usually the better the flavor will taste, is what I'm getting at. But yeah. The PG does come from that, yeah. Yeah, you could taste it. Like if you have more PG, and say like it's like over 6 milligrams or 6 milligrams. Say you have a 6 milligram, right? No, not a 6 milligram, like 12 milligrams, right? Of Nick. It's gonna burn so bad. But which is normal Nick. But if you have like a higher VG level, it's always going to be smoother, not smoother, but taste better. It's always going to taste better, way better than if you have a higher PG level. It's going to taste, you're going to have the flavor, but it's always going to be harsh. Like for me at least, that's how it always was for me. I never liked higher PG levels. Like the flavor always tasted 10 times better with the higher what's it called? VG, man. I was really into that. I'm surprised you were into that kind of stuff, John. But yeah, I was really into that stuff when I was younger. I was like one of the first dudes, like in my, like back then, like vapes weren't even popular back then. Like I remember being like 15, and that's when I first started building coils. and really getting into that stuff. Maybe even a little younger. I remember that we had the. I remember I first started doing the Egos, little pen vapes. Yeah, smoother it is, yeah, but it tastes better. Usually, like, the higher the VG, the better the quality e-juice is overall, anyways. Because it was always more expensive for me, at least, where I was at, and most of the vapes, the juice I always got, it was always more expensive for a higher VG content than it was for PG. Yeah, Egos, yeah. But it always tasted better the higher the VG was than if you had a higher PG. At least with all the juice I got. And I always got pretty expensive juice. Decently, at least. But it was always like, if I didn't have the money, I would have to get a higher PG. But yeah, Egos, man. I remember I was about 11 years old. I don't know, 2012, right? And I remember ordering an Ego off the internet, off eBay. And that was like, yeah, dude. Wild. Long time ago, man. But yeah, back then everything was more PG than anything. It was mainly PG, and it would be like 12 milligrams, and it was so harsh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't taste very good, but it didn't taste bad. But some would taste really good. But I don't know. Sorry to explain, but yeah. For sure. Well, no, kind of not, because we kind of went back, because those were micro coils, and we're right back to micro coils with the vapes nowadays. It's the Salt Nick that changed the game back to that, kind of, because with the Salt Nick, you kind of like push the clock back a little bit. It's like, so if you had an Ego right now, like an Ego, and you had Salt Nick, I mean, be pretty set. It would be better than buying a fucking. Rather have smoked, yeah. But no, think about it. If you had Salt Nick, oh yeah, you don't like Salt Nick, but yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the Egos did have that goofy, coils. I mean, wick setup. They actually had wicks, not cotton. You're right, yeah. But a lot of those, like most of those disposables. Yeah, had wicks like the same wick that's in a Zippo or like a lantern. I know exactly what you mean. It's not cotton, but it's like a rope material, whatever that's called. I can't think of it, but yeah, it's like that. It sucked though, yeah, it definitely did, especially when it burnt. But what I'm saying though is, if you had Salt Nick. I never tried it, but I'm saying if you had a Salt Nick and you had an Ego, I mean, it'd be better than buying a disposable, because you get a lot more hits out of it, and it would still be pretty good, and you'd get bigger hits out of it than you would out of a throwaway. About the same, if not better, so. I mean, yeah. I don't really vape, I just smoke sticks, but nowadays, because I don't have the money. But if I had the money, then I would buy throwaways probably. Disposables, but yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Back in the day when I was a kid, though, I remember it was 12. I mean, that was like cutting edge, dude. Like, flavored fucking juice, dude. Oh my god, like back in 2012, I was like, pick my nose. I know it's just itchy, but yeah, it was like a whole, like, that changed the world, man, of smoking. Like, I mean, well, back then, I mean, like, of just tobacco. Like, it was like an alien. Like, we were on top of technology, man. Fucking hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Carton, I don't like rollies, but the Blugler tobacco, I like that. Like, I would smoke those all day long, honestly. But any other tobacco that they sell usually is pretty trash, honestly. Like, I would smoke them. Like, if that's all I had, yeah, I would definitely smoke one. But a Blugler, though, and then they come with the rolling papers, those almost taste better than most cigarettes that they have. Yeah, actually, it's crazy, yeah. Well, I started smoking. I think I didn't start smoking like actually addicted until I was around 11. So
Bugler was a
okay, I know. I'm not talking to you.
yeah, whatever. I'm saying.
I don't need. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
All right. What I was saying is, yeah. I don't know, dude.
Fucking rude as fuck.
I'm not. You're interrupting me. You're rude. I'm having a conversation with somebody. Like you're interrupting me to say something. Like I'm not worried about that.
Okay, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, you obviously do.
I don't give a fuck.
Then why are you talking to me? But no, yeah, blue coolers are probably the best there are. Like the best tobacco to buy. Like if you're gonna roll cigarettes, that's the best to get, dude. They're pretty fucking good. I like them better actually than most cigarettes out there. Like their tobacco tastes the best, pretty much. Like, but if you just get that pipe tobacco shit and then just get the tubes, they're just nasty. But if that's all you got, I mean, they're not bad. Like I'm smoking these cheap ass cigarettes, these 24s, and they're pretty sucky. But I'd rather have a blue glare than what I'm smoking right now. So yeah. But yeah, after this beer, dude, I'm probably gonna get off. But yeah, I got a good bit of it left, and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette with you, bro. But yeah. Why are you even talking right now? My dad's talking shit. He's crazy. Call me an asshole. And he says I should off myself all the time. He just gets drunk and is abusive.
With Google Pixel, your phone, buds, and watch are seamlessly connected.
Crazy, man.
Switch between.
Hey everyone, this is Bentley Badass.
Just annoying.
Signals.
No, I mean, but so what you doing tomorrow, John? But yeah, I like Camels. I usually just smoke Camel cigarettes. I like Camels the best. I usually don't have the money. So I smoke these cheap cigarettes, but oh. They're not bad. They're not bad. I don't mind them. No, I do mind them. They're pretty trash, but I'd rather have blue glares than that. Boogers, blue glares, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I just have to deal with bullshit. Like, I'm not talking to you. Okay, like, I'm not worried about that. Like, I'm in the middle of a conversation. I used to go on eBay for, a lot of stuff. But these are so trash. I mean, they're not the worst, but pretty close. But yeah, man. I don't know who else is on here, but yeah, what's up, man? What time is it where you're from, John? If I may ask.
Sense. So after watching End of Evangelion 4 times, reading the manga, and spending like 9 hours on the wiki,
Oh damn, you really were on my
Eva in a way that actually kind of makes sense. Keep in mind that some
damn, you really were here more than I thought you were. Holy shit, you pay attention that much. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so yeah, pretty late. But yeah, like I said, I'm miss it with cigarette drinking. I got actually a lot left. I got this whole 24 left, so. pretty warm. Rhode Island. It's like, I think, 6 hours for me. No, not even. I think it's like 5. About the same as New York for me. Because DC, Washington DC is like 4, 3.5. Not that far. 4. Yeah, I never been to Rhode Island. No. I've been to a lot of places on the East Coast too. I've been to Emerald Isle, North Carolina. The island right outside of North Carolina, Emerald Isle. Yeah, that's like my favorite place on earth.
Patty, what's this about?
Cause you can rent a mansion, well, beach house on the ocean front for like $3 grand for a week. I mean, oh, that's expensive as fuck, but that's a few hundred a day. But still, it ain't that bad.
Hold still.
The experience is pretty nice, man. I like it there a lot. It's like my favorite place. I really like it there, man. That's definitely my favorite place on earth. Well, that I've been to so far. Most beautiful place.
1958.
I mean, the people that are usually there are really, really good people.
And now it's here.
Well, they usually have money, but which that doesn't matter. But they're usually, I mean, good people.
I need to know what I stand to win. Everything. How's that?
But yeah, compared to
Call it.
where I'm from, living in the hood, compared to being to somewhere like that, it's a lot different. A whole different world. But yeah, I love it there, man. But yeah. How is it out there, man?
Where's that? It will be brought to me. I'm released to my Don't notice it. 20 minutes, it could be even. I do not concern. You know what's gonna happen now, Kirsten. You should have hit your situation. It would be more intimidating.
5 years ago? Yeah. 5 years ago was like, what, 2018? That's so crazy. I hasn't even seen that long ago, like. But I used to order, like, last. Yeah. I've never had one, but. Yeah. I don't know, man. I ain't really so much. It just suck. Like I said, it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can never put down like a precise date. Yeah. I never quit. It started when I was 11, so it's been exactly a decade now. Like, I was actually smoking like a pack a day at 11, which is sad. But working out, majority of my youth, I was always alright. This song is so funny. Sucks, but I don't know. As an asshole, dude. What music are you into, John? Yeah, my dad just went crazy. I was like, He's like, well, Blue Blues was the first. I'm like, okay, dude, I'm on the phone. He's like, you're an ass. He just wanted to start some shit. I wasn't feeding into any of his crap. Fuck that. But yeah, I never put cigarettes down, man. Man, I really do look young. Holy fuck. So does my face kind of looks. With this lighting, it kind of looks. Yeah, no, I was born in 01, so I'd be what, fucking 18 years ago about what you're talking about. 'Cause when I first moved to the hood, it would have been 2005. The first time I was in this house right here, the first time I lived here, it was 2004. 2005, so yeah. My little brother was born, most people think we're twins, but yeah, we're actually 4 years apart. Because and they usually think I'm the younger one. Yeah, back in the day it was a lot better, man. People say it's because of phones. I don't know, because I remember it felt that way also though back in like 2012, and I had a phone, we had YouTube, had Messenger, so it wasn't much different than what it is now. It was pretty much the same. But like, not the cultures, but I don't know how to word it, but like the stuff surrounding everything was a lot different, and like how most people didn't have a smartphone back then. I did. I had an actual smartphone back in 2012, and I think it's because not most people didn't have one, and a lot of assholes didn't have one. So I think that was the main factor about it, and that's what changed a lot of shit, man. And they ruined, just posers, man. Posers. Fucking posers. I hate posers. Posers are like just the worst. Yeah, me neither. I didn't even tell you the last time I listened to radio or anything like that. I never liked the radio, but they're like popular songs usually. Well, there are songs that are newer and popular that I like. Not popular, but I like a lot of I like a bit of alternative. I like electrical pop. I like Japanese music. I like fucking French, like Video Club. Oh shit, man. I like everything, dude. Pretty much. I'll even listen to oldies. Like, I like so much shit, man. Early 2000, later. I listened to a lot of Deftones. I grew up on Deftones. Deftones. Love Deftones. Sex Tape. Fucking Change. Be Quiet and Drive. There's one that's way unknown, and it sounds more like a death metal song than it is like Deftones, and I like that song a lot. They have a lot of good songs. Deftones, most of their songs are good, actually. Majority of them. What else? I listen to King Diamond, and I don't just mean Welcome Home. I mean Association Chair. That whole album, Theme's pretty good. I mean, it's like a required taste to listen to stuff like that. Mayhem is probably my favorite band. The music's good. Like, they started that. Like, they started death metal pretty much. Well, Def did. The band Def started death metal pretty much. Def, Venom, and then Mayhem. Mayhem started Norwegian black metal, but they started that bump, that type of guitar and a growling. They didn't start the growling, but they started that shit, man. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite bands. But I hate posers. Like, TikTok is created fucking poser fucking national park. Like, fucking annoying, man. Which, no, I'm not gonna lie, there's songs that I found on fucking TikTok. Yeah, there's songs you can find. It doesn't necessarily make you a poser, but you just listen to songs. Most of them just listen to songs because they're popular. You know what I mean? And that's what pisses me off. Like that's what makes you a poser. A lot of people don't understand what a poser is, right? It's somebody that just goes off of trends. You know what I mean? And they're into something because it's popular, or them liking that song. Well, not even liking it, just saying they like it, or being into it makes them socially accepted. You know what I mean? I just hate that. Like, you know, like I said, I grew up in a hood and shit like that, and I hate people like that, you know? I don't necessarily hate them, because, yeah, there's shit that you'll listen to that's popular, and it'll be cool, you know what I mean? Like, you can fuck with it, but when you're just doing that to be, like, socially accepted, and, which I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't like that. And usually people, like, because there are people that are cool that probably are like that, but most majority of people that are trying to, how do I word it, be socially accepted by people by going off what's popular, usually are the biggest douchebags ever. Which like I said, that's not always the case, but in my experience in life, posers are usually some of the worst people on this planet. Because, like, they'll pretend to be your best friend in the world. And then when shit goes down, other people start laughing at you, they're laughing with them. They don't have your back. They'll betray you. They have no sense of loyalty. And that's why you could trace them back to being a poser. Going off what's popular, what the majority of people like, so. Which I said, like, I like songs that were popular. Doesn't necessarily mean you're a poser. And being a poser doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person, but in my experience, it's just what it is, man. It's just, that's just my experience, you know? My teeth just feel, like, weird, so I'm doing that, but, yeah, I don't know. I hate posers, man. A lot of posers on IP, too. Lot of fucking posers, dude. Lot of posers, dude. Just fucking pathetic, man. Cloud chasers. Usually always posers. Well, I just ripped some of my blonde hair out. Watch it grow. If it grows black as black, I'll be pissed. Hey, you know what? At least I look young. Because I know a lot of people that are my age that are 21, and they look like they're fucking 30, 40 years old. Like, for real. It's sad, but it's true. And it's usually not even from drugs or anything like that. I keep getting this shadow cast, and it makes my face look fucking weird for some reason. I don't like it, but, fuck it. People, like, my girlfriend, I said my girlfriend. The ex I was talking about, she, actually thought my little brother was older than me. Which sucks, but it's okay. I kind of got a wrinkle and I'm looking at it and I don't like it. This lighting's, like, annoying me. But yeah, I just got wrinkles, fuck it, I don't care. But when you look at your face that long, I guess you're just gonna see things that you don't like. Ooh. No, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, John. I'm gonna get off. Thanks for being here, dude. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, and if you want to send me some money, man, I mean, you want to donate, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it more than you can imagine. I need to learn to start smoking on this side, so I start getting this wrinkle here, because it's just annoying. Don't get off yet. Don't get off yet. I'm about to smoke a cigarette. Alright, you can leave. But thanks for being here, John. Yeah. Whatever you want to send me, it's good, man. Like I said, I have PayPal. When are you gonna get up, John? Because I'll probably stream whenever, I don't know, probably earlier tomorrow. I'll probably stream around 3-ish. 4-ish. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get up, but I'm taking zits. You can't really see it, but yeah. But yeah, when I don't know when you're gonna get up, but yeah. Well, either way, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, I don't really wear all stuff, but yeah, I had a good time talking to you either way, John. You're a good dude, John. You're a good dude. Well, at least from talking to you. Thanks, John, man. Thanks. For real, like, there ain't a lot of people in this world, John, that care about me, or worry, you know, me, or want to help me, but okay, yeah, I won't be able to, I don't know how to pin it, but I'll put it in the description. And it's usually, like, it would be on top of the stream. So, I don't know how to exactly pin it, but when I put anything in the description on, Streamlabs, which I'm on, it usually pins the title and, whatever I put in the description on the screen. Well, at least from what I see. I don't know what you see on my stream, but it probably isn't the same. Well, yeah, I figured you'd know where the description is, John. But thanks, man. I'll stream tomorrow. Nice talking to you, man. I'm gonna get off. You have a nice night. Thanks, man. I truly appreciate it. And, yeah, I'm gonna put my PayPal tomorrow on a thing. But yeah, man, truly appreciate it. And it was really nice talking to you, dude. You have a wonderful night. I'm getting off.